Hello, everyone. Welcome to Route 66. This is episode number... I type it in and I forget every... 10! This is episode 10 of Shattered Star. We are currently playing a Pathfinder adventure path called Shattered Star, and we are making our way through Book 4, Beyond the Doomsday Door. And this is part 4 of a 6-part adventure, all interconnected with recurring characters, NPCs, bad guys, PCs who betrayed the PCs, NPCs who betrayed the PCs, that one NPC who didn't betray the PC, you know, etc. We've got
a lot of betrayal.
A lot of betrayal. We are making our way through that, and we are playing in 1st edition Pathfinder. And our players are each playing one of the iconic heroes that you can see in all of the artwork in the books and the comic books and the audio dramas, and you know. So yeah, that's what's going on here. That's our campaign. Let's talk a little bit about the players. Ava, why don't you go ahead and...
Hi, I'm Thea. This is me. I'm playing... No, wait, that's not right. I'm Ava, and I'm playing Thea, a human witch. You can see my witch hat, and I've got a belt, and this is my belto, people. And it's got hands, and face parts, and legs. That's that. And then, this is me playing video games. I have a channel, a Twitch channel. See, it says Ava there. I'm playing video games, and Twitch. And Thea has a buddy named Dodgy. This is Dodgy. He's got cute little ear parts and tail floof. And that's Dodgy. And then Dodgy, see here, Dodgy says, "Oh no, Dodgy, you've done the murder. That's great." And Dodgy says, "I love the murder. Nom nom nom."
Thank you, Ava.
Thank you, Ava. You guys should definitely check her out on Twitch.
Twitch TV.
That's
Twitch.
exactly
TV.
what you'll get more of. Yeah. Twitch.tv/Everichu. Avarichu. No, it's Everichu. I don't know. Who knows how to pronounce it? I don't think even Ava knows how to pronounce it. Alvin, who the hell are you?
I'm cold. I'm very, very cold. It's minus 40 Celsius outside and my hair froze twice. But right now I'm playing Olak, the half-orc war priest of Goro. Who only knows how to swing his sword, but he swings it very well.
Can confirm.
Some short swords. And long swords.
And Ransour's experience has taught me.
Yes.
Ashley. The only Ashley this time. Who the hell are you?
That's right. I'm Ashley, the only Ashley here today, and I play Sayone, the human sorcerer, who blows stuff up. And when I'm not here, I'm making stuff and selling it online, like cute art and pottery, and you can find it at Pixelbound Studios on Instagram, Etsy, and Facebook.
All right. And she also did the emote for our channel, so...
The one singular emote, which probably will be replaced.
Okay, but it's still cute, and people should still check you out. Saraha.
I am Saraha. I'm playing Kyra. She's a human cleric. When I'm not playing Pathfinder, I'm creating other characters for D&D campaigns because it has consumed my life now, and that is all I do.
Embrace it.
Yeah, it's a great time. I'm excited.
Can they find you anywhere?
Oh yeah. Also, I do exist on the internet. Saraha Games. Any social media. Well, not any social media platform, but a lot of them. So that's me.
I definitely recommend it. Michael.
That's me. I'm Michael. Hi. What am I supposed to do? Oh, Jonathan. I play Jonathan. The halfling bard. That's what I do. And I play lots of D&D myself, and that's it, I guess.
And make apparently like pictures and flashcards for. How do you have so much for Ava's the one time she's gone.
He was ready. He was ready.
Well,
Somebody
I
had
was.
to.
That's it. I am a dedicated player, and I care about
He was
the
waiting
channel
for
and
his
my
moment.
friends, and I wanted to make sure that she had FaceTime and she couldn't be with us.
Thank you so much.
Very kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I am Tim the GM. I'll be running this whole show, playing all the NPCs, one of the PCs, all of the little animal critters, the traps, the tricks, the puzzles, the food,
Betrayers.
the walls in some case.
No traps.
I've seen a door try to eat someone once. That was me. All of it. That's me.
The mimics.
Outside of Pathfinder, you can find me streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/AskLArcher, where I'm currently working my way through Hades, which is giving me all kinds of fun ideas on ways I can torment you with both Divine and Trap. No, it'd be great. There's some great traps for inspiration.
I know, that's why I said stop.
No.
Fair enough. Alright, well, that's us. You, chat, you can get involved with your channel points. You can spend channel points to buy Chat's Blessing, which goes in the little tin in the lower right corner of our screen that you can see there. Oh, it's not a tin. Well, it goes there anyway, and our players can take points from that blessing to give themselves +1 or more on any d20 roll, or give me a -1 on a d20 roll. And I was thinking, do you guys think you should be able to use Chat's Blessing on percentile too? So like if you get a 26 on a confusion roll, do you think you could spend Chat's Blessing to bump that down to a 25?
I don't know. I've never used percentile for anything before. I don't know how valuable it is. I don't know how it works.
I mean, it's technically adding 1 to a die roll, so I don't see why not.
I would say you could use it on anything that's not a damage roll. I don't want you guys going into my damage rolls and...
It's only +1. What are you scared of?
Yeah, what I'm scared of is some PC who's been secretly forming a Machiavellian plan, saving up their channel points to one day just buy you 100, and then you're like, I add 100 points to Olak's attack or his damage
sounds
roll.
Great.
I don't need that.
Okay, add it to my fireball then.
But yes, by the way, I don't normally address chat live, but I just want to note, a player who is missing, who is not here but is in chat, is entitled to use their... Oh no. Well... Yeah? Yeah,
Are you
I think
sure?
the only rule is you can't currently be in this game and buying channel points. That's it. So yes. Yes, that is absolutely an option.
So as long as you're not on screen, you can.
So if I turn my camera off...
No.
So we all...
No. Absolutely not.
I'll teach you to drop those traps.
Oh, our first blessing of
You
the day.
escalate, I will
Aw.
escalate. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, that makes sense though.
I'll give you 4 more 2-ton blocks. How do you like that? Who
No
did
crap,
I pancake with those last time? Was that Sione?
Sione got
Yeah,
pancake.
yeah, I got. We can have
There's-
plenty more PC pancakes. So,
I look forward to it.
Alvin has learned this lesson with traps. Stabbing statues attacking back.
you damn near got a TPK touching a statue that you were told not to touch once. So, love
It
it.
was a bad statue.
It was a great statue. That being said, I think that's all we got for the moment, right? We can get into the recap?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's recap this shit. So, last time, actually before last time, you guys are a group of Pathfinders who are currently reassembling a lost legendary artifact called the Sihedron, or more recently known as the Shattered Star, as it was shattered into 7 pieces. You've been reclaiming these shards in the hopes of rebuilding the artifact as a way of defending Varizia against future assaults from the underground, or mad rulers, or returning rune lords from ancient Thassalon. You have tracked the latest shard to the cliffside abbey of Windsong. In this place, once, members of 21 different faiths gathered to discuss theology and philosophy, until an old exiled priest named Ardathanatus came here with an army of giants and other creatures that he'd assembled from somewhere. He sacked the abbey, killed a number of the clerics, maybe took some prisoners, it's unclear what happened, and went below into the ruins of a temple of Grotus, the god of the apocalypse, we'll call it. You don't know what he plans to do, but it can't be good down in those Armageddon ruins. You've met with a priest in the lighthouse at the top of the abbey who explained, who told you what happened in this place. You saved his daughter, who has joined you to help you reclaim this place, and she's proven herself somewhat capable. And you've gone below. First, you faced the threat of skulks, strange underground-dwelling humanoids who have chameleon skin and they blend in with the rock. It turned out they were clerics of Yamasoth, a Clipoth lord, and they put up a pretty ferocious fight. You were able to fight through them and destroy the clockwork golem that they called for help. You began exploring this lower level. You found a meat locker that was frozen, kept cool by a group of 4 ice golems. You found a few other storage rooms. And then, when you discovered a wide stair down, it was unfortunately guarded by more skulks. The fight here got fierce. 2 of the skulks were driven away in fear by a gruesome display by Olak. You let them go, and were taking inventory, kind of assessing what comes next, when you heard a deep bellowing voice from a narrow corridor.
Shit.
And looking down that dark hall, you saw a terrifying sight. A 20-foot tall, 5-ton, charcoal-skinned giant sliding along the cramped corridor toward you, bellowing a war cry, demanding that you face them. And that is where we're going to pick up right now. Right over here.
We all agreed Olak's got this one, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's where we left it.
Let's see, does Olak have room for charging?
I think so.
Seems like
We'll
Olak
lure him
feels
up.
he
We'll
doesn't.
lure him up, and you can yeet him out a window again, or
There's no windows!
Well, we gotta get him upstairs.
I mean, technically, you would still be 80 feet above the beach.
That's true. This is like in the cliff, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. So let me just open up my character sheets here, and also,
Did we
you know what?
roll initiative?
No, we didn't. No, we
That
ended
was-
initiative because those guys ran, and then this thing came towards us.
So you can kind of see what a Taiga giant looks like.
Taiga.
If we knew what a Taiga giant was,
Did
If
we all
only.
do checks
I know.
and fail on that?
we
I
haven't
don't think
done
you
any
did
checks.
checks.
We haven't
Yes.
done anything in relation to this
Okay.
guy except
No,
for
I meant like on a
you know.
previous time or something.
Oh, I have no idea.
No. As far as I know, you've never met a Taiga giant.
Well, we were talking about it with the ladies, so that's why I thought maybe we did some checks.
All right, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Come on, big money. Big money. That's big enough.
Low single digits, here we come. I was right.
Ooh.
I always hit the single digits.
You hate to see it.
Except that one time I got a 19.
You need to get used to it.
I am used to it.
We didn't roll great, guys.
We did
This is off to a really good
Dragon.
start.
We only
Dragon's
have to
initiative.
roll better
14.
than
Dragon
Lem?
carrying the party.
again.
Lem, what'd you get?
12.
Olak.
9.
Oh no. Seoni?
11.
Kyra?
6.
I told you, it's not great.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news.
I think I know what the bad news is.
So-
Are you gonna roll for Fea?
No, my combat tracker automatically rolls for.
Oh,
Technically,
okay.
it rolls for everyone. I just replace what I roll with what you guys roll, so you guys can have that.
Gotcha.
Don't forget, by the way, those of you who are interested, I have said you're allowed and welcome to use physical dice if you want to.
I'm scared that my cast would like go after it and try to eat it.
I'd rather my rolls be public knowledge for everyone.
Fair enough. I can respect
Yeah.
that.
I'll only use it if my roll 20 crashes.
Fea has initiative. First thing Fea's gonna do is see if she knows what the hell she's looking at.
Yeah.
This would
Go Fea.
that would be knowledge local. Nope, she doesn't know giants.
It's okay, I got
Oh.
this. Maybe.
I cannot believe Fea doesn't have knowledge local.
That is a little surprising.
I guess giants are a blind spot for her.
When it's right in her face.
I do think she's more or less unflappable. She's gonna move back here into this corner. Actually, right, it's dark, and while this room
Wait,
is
she has her dancing lights.
she
though.
does have her dancing lights. That's a good point. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna move them to light up that hall completely, so you guys can all see clearly. And I think you'd also be able to see a little more of the room beyond. So give me a sec.
What spells did Olak still have?
Okay. There.
Stilly, did you want to
unfortunately-
put a map so that the chat
Oh,
can see or no?
Yeah, actually, that is a very good point. Sorry. So Fea moves into the corner. Unfortunately, she has to use her standard action to kind of navigate the floating dancing lights, which just hover along the floor, slowly moving down this corridor. Two of them kind of flicker past the giant. But you can all clearly see it just kind of pressed sideways in this hall, looking at all of you, snarling, with its hair kind of long, almost halfway down the back, done up in like beads and shells filling the hair. That's it for Fea's turn. The Skulks are up. I believe the Skulks remain terrified by Olak. Unfortunate, really. Let me just move a few of these. This fella. Okay. Dragon.
You're just chilling.
Dragon's just chilling? In that case, Lem. What do you do? It doesn't look like you have line of sight to the giant yet. You can just hear it coming.
Yep. So I'm going to move down here, or I think I can kind of make out that shape. That'll be my move action, and then I am going to start singing a song about how little people beat up big people.
I see. All right. What kind of performance is this?
So this is going to be my Dirge of Doom.
Got it. -2 to everything.
Yeah, and I think Good Hope is still up.
Good Hope should still be up, yep. Though I believe...
That should-
Actually, wait a minute. Wasn't that a 10-minute one? All of the
That
spells
is a
with 10-minute timers have died as of the start of this fight, because it was right around you guys were skirting the line with the time taken, you know.
Then for my action, I would cast Good Hope on everybody.
Okay. Oh yeah, and everybody's within range for once.
What's that do again?
+2 to all the things.
Including damage.
Okay.
But I believe only weapon damage we figured out.
Not spell damage.
All right. So
That's my turn.
begins. Are you singing? Are you playing on the flute? What does this look like?
This one is singing.
Okay.
It's a song by a very popular group called They Might Be Halflings.
Okay. Love it. Dodgy is going to start to move like as if he's going to charge down and then catch sight of the actual size of the giant and is going to, you know, hang back and maybe let Olak take care of charging the giant this time. Karaya, now that I've actually finished her character sheet, she's going to draw an Atlas along with her bastard sword, so she's now dual wielding, holding the bastard sword in her main hand. I believe the Atlas is basically a curved club, like a curved aerodynamic club with a 20-foot cord attached to it. She's going to move here and ready a trip attempt as soon as the giant is within 10 feet of Sione.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Well, we'll see.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Well, okay, where Sione's spot is, basically. When it's here. Though I think, actually, there is one other thing she's gonna check. I forgot to open her character sheet. Brilliant. Let me just pop that baby open. As Karaya rushes to investigate, like, what the sound is that's approaching, her breath kind of catches in her throat for a second. God damn it, she also doesn't have knowledge local. Though she knows enough to say, "A giant down here? Underground?" And looks very confused. Sione, it is your turn.
May I do a check on this giant?
Yes, giants would be knowledge local.
25.
25. So you know this to be a taiga giant. Traditionally, they are rare in Varizia. They tend to live coastally. They are more spiritual than other giants, you know. They channel spirits. They can even summon spirits and confer with them to seek their wisdom. This connection to the spirits, unfortunately, makes them completely immune to enchantment and illusion.
Okay.
You know that it also bolsters them with all manner of supernatural defenses, making them harder to hit, harder to ensnare in traps and spells and the like. Otherwise, they're just like a bigger stone giant. They're really large. They tend to have a strong divine connection, but as far as like supernatural capabilities, they're just a really, really frickin' big person, aside from what I've already mentioned.
Sione, do you know their alignment?
Generally speaking, they tend to keep to themselves. They aren't overly warlike, not like ice giants or fire giants. They're more like stone giants in that they kind of keep to themselves. They don't have war parties. It would be unusual to see one working as a mercenary or working at, with an army of any kind. And it would be especially unusual to see one underground in tight, confined quarters like this.
But they're immune to enchantment and illusion.
They are.
So.
So I'm just gonna go have a drink, everybody. Let me know how.
We'll catch you later, Lev.
Yep. have fun.
Sayoni will call out to the others. They're immune to enchantment and illusion, and hard to ensnare and trap.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath. This will be acid
Literally no.
in a
Okay.
line for me.
Let's see. That's
Reflex
going to
save.
be a reflex save. It is squeezing currently, which will give it -4 to
Cool.
whatever it rolls.
I like that.
Literally.
Why did it whisper that?
You can just tell me. I trust you.
I rolled a 14
Total?
total.
Okay, then you fail.
Okay. So, Sioni's tattoos begin to glow from her ankles, rising up her legs, her arms, her neck. Her eyes suddenly glow with a sinister green
This is a
light.
black dragon, by the
She
way.
opens her mouth, and like you can see black scales form along her cheeks and jaw as she just exhales a long, almost like a not quite like there's no sound component to it, but almost like a belch, like she's throwing up a thick, choking line of green.
I ate something
acid.
bad. Too much
And
Chipotle.
it takes 44 points of acid damage.
So is there like acid on the ground now?
Only like you see it line the ground and like the stone begins to smoke a little, but the acid quickly dries to like it loses virility very quickly.
Okay.
And then I will move away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any like are you particularly panicked or anything as you move away?
No, I'm just gonna slowly back away.
Okay. And as you do, like Karaya takes on a more defensive position. She's got like the Ackless spinning in her hand, clearly readying to do something. Let me put the name in here real quick.
Soften the buff for you, Olak.
How tall is this thing?
20 feet.
Only slightly taller than you.
And they curse and kind of hiss a little as the acid, like they're trying to shake the acid off. And they look snarling. I is not soft. I will show you soft. And like starts trying to inch further along this corridor. Olak, it is your turn. Surprisingly, I rolled like ass on my initiative.
Wow.
Right, Ola's gonna roar at it, and with fervor casting Iron Skin. And with my standard action, I'll pray to Golem and cast Lead Blades on myself.
Okay. That lasts for... Okay. So, Karayas are still lead.
And I will use my move action to go up 10 feet into the air, moving forward.
Okay.
Just half moving
So just
up.
kind of like walking up a set of stairs up into the air. 10 feet. That'll put you like about chest level with this giant.
Yep.
Okay. Kyra, it is your turn.
Okay. Wow, it's going after me, huh?
It's going after you.
Oh, wow. I'm not the bottom. That's amazing. I don't know what to do. I guess what can I charge at it and attack it?
So with charging, it has to be in a straight line, but you can move up to double your speed. Your speed is
Is it
30.
a straight line? Let's see.
No.
Not
No,
really.
you could
Yes.
Kinda.
I'd say you could probably make that charge.
Okay, I'll do it then.
You're gonna go into a straight range though.
Into what?
She does seem to have some long arms. You might provoke from it in getting to melee range.
Alright, well, never mind that then.
You sure? It might be fine. Weren't you the one crowing about all those hit points?
That is a huge creature, which means he has at least maybe 10 feet of reach.
Shots fired, Kyra.
I know. Listen, if I'm dead though, I can't heal you all, so... I guess I'll take 2 shots at it with the crossbow.
That's fair. One shot, because you don't have rapid reload.
It's a light crossbow. I thought I could do 2.
It's a move action to reload, unfortunately. If you take the rapid reload feat, it becomes a free action, and then you can, when you full attack with
Swift
it,
action.
Swift action, sorry.
It lowers it by 1.
Yep.
I gotcha.
You'd need a bow to be able to do full ranged.
I see. Okay, 1 shot then. I'm gonna use the whistling ones again. The what are they called?
Shrieking.
The screaming. The screaming.
That's it.
Yeah.
Screaming arrows or screaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna
bolts.
use those just because that's fun. Because why not?
Okay. Oh, you hate to see that second one. 23 though. 23
I know, the second one.
will not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
You fire this bolt down the corridor, and it just catches in some of her thick hide armor.
25? Does a 25 hit?
25 also does not hit.
Yeah.
Wait. Does it being in a tight area
Accounted for.
Damn.
Yeah, I hate to see it. Well, guys.
In fact, as the bolt comes close to her, you see like a wispy, spectral hand reach out of the body and catch the bolt and just throw it on the ground.
What? Okay.
They're in tune with the spirits. Very spiritual.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Do I want to move?
Why do I feel like the idea of something being very spiritual is suddenly leaving Feyre not very impressed over here in her corner?
Probably. I'm gonna move to. Right. Oh, I don't want to block Lem. Lem, do you care if I block you?
I would no. I mean, no.
I'm gonna stand in front of Lem then.
Terrible idea.
Okay. It is now the Taiga Giant's turn, finally.
Great.
She's going to move here. And she's going to hit Olak. From 15 feet away.
This is gonna hurt. If she hits.
She has a great big spear that she's going to use. And we're gonna use Vital Strike on this.
Vital Strike?
Yeah.
Great.
Vital Strike, so Alvin, correct me if I'm wrong, Vital Strike adds the weapon dice again. Great.
The base weapon dice.
That's fun. And is multiplied on a crit?
No, sir.
Okay, well, here we go. Does 30 hit you?
That unfortunately hits.
Like a fish in the river, she skewers you on the end of that spear, just launching it out, and the reach is a little greater than you anticipated, Olak, and it catches you, like hooking into your armor and punching through a little bit. You take 22, 32, 36 points of piercing damage.
Too hopeful.
And like she slams you into the wall, slams you into the other wall, and then wrenches the spear out of you, kind of leaving you spinning a little bit in the air before you can regain your I don't want to say footing, but you know what the closest thing you have to footing up there.
Is there penalties on squeezing an attack?
Yes. Minus from what she has there, it would be -2. So it would be 20.
Does 24 hit you?
28.
-2 from my
That's the -2. The squeezing penalty's already in there.
Hooey. I shake my fist.
Oh.
Okay.
Darn
Actually, quick
you.
question, Lem. Your Dirge of Doom, is it an extraordinary ability, a supernatural ability, or a spell-like ability?
That's a great question. It says here it's the kind of ability that affects Taiga giants.
How oddly specific.
It's so specific. It's so crazy that they thought of that. So crazy.
Let's see. It says my bardic performance is
It
a
would say in
magical
brackets,
effect on those
S-
around me.
It'll be like next to the actual title of the ability. It'll be like
Yeah.
SP, EX, or SU.
So you want me to look at the character sheet, is what you're saying. Instead of the other thing.
I can look it up real quick. It's okay. I'm already there.
I'm looking.
We'll get it first.
Dirge of Doom is a supernatural ability, which is good for you because it means it still affects her.
Great.
Thanks.
As she
goodness.
wrenches the spear out of Olak, she snarls, "Ugly little people. Orcs. Humans."
Hi.
Fight me.
I don't think she's actually noticed Lem, to be honest.
Woohoo!
That's good.
Faya is up. Faya's been kind of holding on to her spells up to this point, but this is looking like one of those times where maybe it's time to slap out a nice spell. God here. That is unfortunate.
Which body part do you want to remove from the Taiga giant? Those are your options.
Which
Skin,
one's gonna be
the
easiest to
bones?
carry?
You know what?
You know?
This is hard.
Probably a toe.
I think Faya, let me make sure this works. This sucks. I think Faya is gonna she's gonna take out the little puppet. The marionette.
She has a voodoo doll and a marionette.
Correct.
The more I learn.
And she's going to grab hold of its arm and jerk the arm back. Cast Bone Shaker.
Yes.
That's going to be a Fortitude save. DC 19. And you notice, as she's like trying to continue to scoot along this hall, she suddenly stops and her arm starts to twitch and spasm a little bit. Let's see how she does. Well, she makes the save. A living creature takes, I believe, half damage. A successful saving throw negates the effect. Wait. Halves the damage and negates the movement. Okay. So the giant still jerks, and like you can hear a terrible crack of like a really nasty limb pop, like a dislocation. And she grunts, and where's the damage? She takes 10 points of damage. And I think, you know, as much as Faya is happy to be here, she's gonna move a little further away. Skulks. How long were they frightened for, Alvin?
I believe it was 4 rounds and 2 rounds shaken.
Okay, so this is the 4th round of being frightened. Dragon, anything?
Nope.
Lem, it is your turn.
Okay. Lem is going to take a 5-foot step here and cower meaningfully behind Kyra. And then he is going to be shaking so much in anxiety, like this blue and gold dust starts to shimmer around Lem, and it shakes out to Sione, Thea, Kyra, and Dodgy, and that lady.
Karaya.
I was going to go with Katrina, and I knew it was wrong. Everybody but Olok, and I will cast Arcane Concordance. So everybody's spell DC goes up by 1, and I'm going to use the extend meta magic feat for this. So duration of all spell effects is doubled.
So that'd be 22 rounds.
Got it. So spell DCs are up by 1 for everybody but Olok and the Taiga Giant.
For arcane spells specifically.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't use arcade, do I?
You do not.
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. Cool. That's
Hey,
alright,
it
that's
does.
right. The
Okay.
spellcasters need that.
Is that the end of your turn,
You're a
Bud?
spellcaster. You're a spellcaster, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't sell
Dodgy.
yourself.
You know, honestly, as much as Dodgy enjoys getting up in there and getting his jaws dirty,
Murder Fox.
this doesn't seem like one of those times for that. He's good. He's gonna go over here with Thea. Karaya is up. She's gonna see what happened to Olok and say, "Oh, fuck this." She's gonna charge at it.
Crya. Girl,
I didn't like her anyway.
what is you doing?
It's alright, she's got a plan. Funny thing, I didn't know this about Deep Walkers. She's got all kinds of bonuses when she's underground,
Yeah.
Nice.
including
This
a
is
plus
the
2
place to
when
bring her.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to charge, and she's going to try to hit it with the Mithril Bastard Sword. And she's going to fight defense. Well, no, you can't fight defensively and charge, can you?
No.
Okay, that's fine. She'll take the charge. So this would be at +4 to whatever she rolls. God
Oof.
damn it. Dude.
Karaya.
Why is it whenever
girl.
I roll something for her, I roll like shit?
20?
20 is not going to hit.
Does this
What's that?
work
Yes.
in combat if you use a reaction? It's only one reaction per round. Does that make sense? Like,
Unless you have combat reflexes, yes.
okay.
It
I
is
just-
going to provoke from her, from the giant, though. It's a good.
That's what I was wondering, if that was gonna happen or
And
not.
the giant's gonna
and if it could only happen once.
try to do it. It does not get Vital Strike on this. That is gonna hit.
I think that's gonna hit.
33. She takes 20 points of damage. She's fine. It like catches her in the shoulder, and she kind of like spins off of the blow. Instead of getting impaled, she rebounds from it, like spinning around and then lashing out at it with the bastard sword. But it just kind of kicks with its boot, and the boot kind of absorbs most of the blow from the bastard sword and just kind of turns it aside. Sione.
Well, I can see the giant still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have cover?
Yes.
How much cover?
Well, soft cover from Olok, soft cover from Karaya, and partial cover from the wall. So I would say roundabouts +8.
I'll just magic missile her.
Fair enough. Your missiles. Let's see, that's 17. That's a lot of missiles. Very nice. Let me see. Okay. She's taking all 17 points of force damage as 5 orbs launch from Sione's outstretched arm, striking into the giant one after another. She's starting to look a little wounded, and she's clearly frustrated. And she's like frowning into the chamber now. Where are the rest of the little people? She demands.
Is she is speaking common or
She is
giant?
speaking common.
What little people?
Probably.
Is her response to you.
Okay.
She's
Try to have a conversation here.
She's not having a conversation.
Want to be friends? No.
Olak, it is your turn.
Olok's gonna continue yelling in, "You will make a perfect prayer for the Lord of Iron," and he's casting Divine Favor.
That's gonna provoke,
Fervor?
but it doesn't
Fervor.
matter. Oh, fervor, right.
And Olok. Oh yeah, it's just reach. Move action. Charge. You know what? Olok will charge upwards into her face.
Okay, and it doesn't provoke because she already used her attack of opportunity on Karaya.
And this will be a power strike and a vital attack.
Oh, really?
It is +1 greatsword.
Okay, Olak runs up the air like there's a flight of stairs right at her face, snarling and charging, swinging that great sword. 29, that will absolutely...
29.
I'm sorry, 31 with good hope.
31.
And
33.
33 with charge.
36.
36.
Spell.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that'll hit. For 29 points of damage.
For 29. 32.
32 points of damage.
And the
Damn.
vital strike. Wait, is that 3d6? Lead blades. And another 9 for vital strike.
Another 9. Okay. That's funny. Your weapon is hitting exactly as hard as her weapon is.
Ooh.
You crash right into her head, your blade slamming into the face. It doesn't like cut through. Her bone is too dense, too hard, but it leaves a vicious cut along her face, and even cuts a little bit into the eye. And like she staggers back, now clutching at the side of her head and like trying to swat you away from her.
Extra 2, by the way, Tim.
What's that? Oh, another
Sonic
2.
damage.
Yes. And what sound is this?
This sounds like a whimper. It's like a really sad, gentle whimper. I'm a very frightened halfling.
That comes from Olak's blade as it strikes. Kyra.
I would also like to charge.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
So I'm gonna do that.
I would like to point
I can
out-
go below Olak, no? Because he's up in the air.
Olak's
doesn't
Right,
he?
yes you can. Okay.
So I would like to
Also-
stand.
Because she's huge, you can actually, and you're only medium, you can move through her space.
I can. So
If
can I go to
something
the
is
other
two
side
size
of her?
category- Yes, you could. If you have the move
I'd like
speed
to
for
do
it.
that. I think I do.
Though I don't
'Cause if
believe
you're-
you could do that and I think charging you have to end at the closest space to the enemy where you can hit them.
Unless
do.
you have an improve feat, you can't charge through someone or a creature.
Okay. So then
Okay,
I will
do larger.
just charge and stand right beneath Olak.
Okay. Perfect.
Uh,
Actually, Olak, I'm going to move you here if you don't mind.
Oh, that's
Since
fine.
you ran right into her head.
And I just.
32,
30?
34, actually. +2 from Good Hope, +2 from charging. That'll
Not
hit.
a lot of
Great.
damage, but it hit.
So that's 8 slashing, that's 10 slashing, and then what does this 3 sound like?
Kind of in your mind, Kyra, like this image forms again of like a tiger eye close up. You don't know what it means, but you feel
Again.
really, really good about it.
If I get the thrill of the fight, is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what happened.
I like it. I like it.
There's even like, as your blade cuts through the air, it almost leaves like sparks of, like motes of fire behind as it strikes into her. And you cut through the hide armor on her shin, deep into the leg, with like another spin. It cuts through muscle, and blood is just spilling out of the leg now, and she looks like she's about to drop onto one knee, like she's leaning onto the wall now, trying to stay on her feet.
Good. She's gonna hit us all in one
Stupid
sweep.
little people. And I will also add, Sione, her behavior does not line up with normal Taiga behavior, Taiga giant behavior.
Can I do an insight check or something?
Sense motive? Yeah.
Yeah. Can I do that now, or you want me to wait?
I would say that would be on your turn.
Okay.
It is now her turn.
Oh yeah.
She's going to do a full attack on Olak.
You can try.
Which involves 2 spears, 2 slams.
Oh,
Because you're adjacent.
2 spears.
Well, she hits you twice with the spear. It's really only 1 spear, but you know.
Oh. Did he show up yet? I need to know if I
there's
died.
Oh.
Spears.
You know, I still have arcane sight as well.
Only the first one. Ignore. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 spears. Ignore the second trip.
No. No.
So that'd be
No.
26. Okay.
No.
Really, 26 misses?
No. I'm at 28 at the moment.
Very nice.
24, by the way, sir. 24.
Right. Yeah. 24. Just waiting on the slams.
We'll get there.
Billy,
Yes.
does my arcane sight pick up anything on her?
No, actually.
Okay.
Only the first one. I rolled a natural 1 and a 35. What a abysmal run of rolls
She's
that was.
stuck in the corridor. She's
The
mad.
30 and 35 hit.
No, ignore the second I said. It's natural 1 and
Oh.
35. So the 35 is the only one that hits, and it would be 18 damage. And I think she's going to do a 5-foot step here. So that she's now like, she steps over Kyra, so she's kind of straddling you a little bit. She's got like a foot on either side of you.
Oh, good.
Can Olak use his immediate action to take a 5-foot step behind her?
You have step up? Yes, you absolutely can. You're not quite behind her yet. That doesn't count as flank unless the two of you
Yep.
are actually out from under her, but... Well, wait a minute. If you're above her and Kyra's below, you two are flanking by way of... Huh.
I love this, Olak.
Technically, that seems like a... It seems like a cheese, but it technically counts.
Like
It's-
fastball special. but
It's the
better.
big creature flank.
Well, Faya is up.
Although sadly we don't have a teamwork feat to make this super.
Sadly.
I see a possible good choice, but I think at this point, with it looking as weak as it's looking, she's gonna hang on to her spells and use the Wand of Magic Missile.
Whose turn is it?
Faya.
Thea's? Okay.
And 3 missiles just launch from her wand and strike the giant, just kind of irritating it, peppering her in the face. She's looking pretty woozy now. The third of the 3 missiles strikes her in the giant nose, and you can hear a sickening crunch as it breaks.
Oh,
Okay, our skulks. Okay. Just a second. This is going to take me a moment. Sione, you can now see that there are some auras.
Wait, what?
You are now seeing some auras.
Why now and not earlier?
Because they weren't in your line
guess
of
who's
sight
back?
Back again!
yet. You are seeing...
Skulks are back.
you are seeing 3 auras. One here, and one here.
Guys, I'm gonna fireball you if you don't back the fuck up.
Like, you see two of them climbing over the damn barrel, and then, like, crouching on the floor and getting out short bows and taking aim.
Oh, not this again.
I'm gonna pretend I don't see them.
While the one on the other side of the barrel is going to rise up, short bow already at the ready, and he is going to fire at Lem.
I don't like you, Lem.
I don't actually have the sheets out, so give me a
He
second.
did glitter bomb them last time, so
They did not forget. They did not forgive.
no one forgets getting glittered.
You know, your first glitter bomb's the one you remember. All right,
All
Lem,
right.
Technically, yeah.
this is all for you.
All right, let's do this.
This is versus your flat-footed, by the way.
Would it be shaken?
Yes, so it'd be 19 versus your flat-footed.
Flat-footed is 19.
So it does hit. Unless you want to use Chat's Blessing.
Nah, I'll eat it.
Okay, you take 7 plus...
Sneak attack.
You take 13 points of piercing damage as the arrow from nowhere, from out of the north, strikes you in the arm. And just kind of sticks in the arm a little bit. It's very painful. Olak, I'm going to be shooting at you with 2 more.
Wait, what?
They really hate you, Olak.
1 and 2.
I'm really surprised they're not shooting at me.
Against my
They
flat-footed?
don't see you, these two. You are
Oh, then
flat-footed,
probably.
yes.
They don't. Oh.
I don't think either of those is going to hit you, though, with the -2 for shaken.
Oh, then no.
Right, there's no distance on Dirge of Doom, correct, Lem? It's just anyone who can hear it?
Anyone who can hear it.
Okay, then yeah, that'd be 25 and 21 versus your flat-footed Olak.
Oh, wait.
Oh, but
They're
it's Inubrix. That's right.
Crap. Wait, how much does that remove?
Oh, those are the ones that like go through the armor or whatever.
I bet you that 25 is still gonna hit.
25 is gonna hit. Damn it. Then the
Does
27
21?
does hit. 21 also hits.
Okay, in that case, Olak, you take a grand total of 5, 10, 15, 23 points of damage as 2 more arrows strike you right in the back, both of them.
Olak's Undead Initiate activates.
Your what?
Undead Initiate.
Undying Initiate?
Yeah.
There's
What's
a difference there.
What is that, and what does it look like?
Olak's just bleeding.
So you're not unconscious.
I'm not unconscious. Also,
Are you below 0?
I am definitely below 0.
Okay, I got you. Don't worry about it.
This is fine.
I now have +2 on my melee and attack rolls.
The giant kind of woozily looks back. Oh, there you are.
Oh, I see.
Dragon, anything?
Dragon will do an insight check.
On what?
The Taiga giant.
Okay.
Or is it sense motive?
Sense motive, yep.
He has no training in this, so what is that related to?
Wisdom.
10.
10.
He just
He's-
shakes his head.
Yeah. Giants are ferocious.
They sure are.
Lem.
That's it.
I am going to. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the distance of the thing. Nope. Okay. Lem is going to look at the Taiga giant, and he's going to scream out in the midst of his song, "Your mother was a dwarf with a tiny dick with sparkles!" And I'm going to cast
It's a
Glitter Dust
soul.
back here. So I'm going to cast it back here, actually, so I get both of the skulks.
That's probably not going to get the giant. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
The words got the giant, but the spell gets the skulks.
Hit him with
This is a
it.
DC
Triple
18.
kill. Alright. DC 18, that's Will. 2. Good news. Doesn't seem like there's any of them that are invisible over there.
I'll take one. And they're both glitter bombed. But one is blind.
I will mark them both with pink, so we all can remember that they're glitter bombed. And I will mark this one with, I think I've got a bleeding eye, right? Yeah, there we go. So you know it's blinded.
Cool. And then I'm gonna move back here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fine. Fine.
If there's one behind me, I'm gonna be very cross with you.
Dodgy. Did I skip Thea? No, I didn't.
She magic missile.
Dodgy is now seeing the problem here. Also, he has scent, so he's gonna. Honestly, he's gonna do a perception check first of all. I think.
Just gonna sniff him out.
He's aware that there's danger. He doesn't know where. I think Dodgy is going to make an attack roll to add to Fea's AC. He's going to aid her defense. Giving her +2 to her AC. So he kind of takes on like a guarded posture. He's sniffing about, looking, ears kind of flat. Karaya. Oh, good. Karaya gets a full attack. So I've been undercutting what a full attack from Karaya Asmarin actually entails.
Does she have 2-weapon fighting?
She has greater 2-weapon fighting.
You have been undercutting her.
Which is the sequel to improved 2-weapon fighting.
That's a lot of damage potential.
There's gonna be 6 total attacks. So
I was gonna say, you've seen Hoshiko, you should know.
6. Dang, girl.
Okay, so these are all at +2. 26 is going to hit. Oh no.
Nice, Slim.
For 19 points of damage, the very first attack.
+6.
Oh.
So, with the bastard sword, she hacks deep into one of it. She kind of hamstrings the giant. And as she falls to her knees in the corridor, no, little people, Karaya with the Atlas, the curved club, kind of brings it back, striking it, cracking it upside the giant's skull, knocking her back so that like she kind of falls back on her legs a little bit and is just laying there, bleeding out. Karaya's just gonna kind of be panting a little bit. She's gonna, with a shaking hand, wipe a little bit of the blood on her from where she caught that. Or it wouldn't be on her head, like from her side where she caught that spear. And bitch. Sione, it is your turn.
The turns are at the same time. Could I make that insight check?
Sense motive? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Mhm.
Keep saying insight. Four.
4. Yeah, you're not really getting you're not getting any vibes that anything was, like, something was off, but you're not really sure what was going on there. You're not sure what the hell, how this thing's down here. One thing that is certain, though, is that this creature was not charmed.
Yeah, right, exactly. Are there more than this one on this side, or is it just this guy?
No, there's 2 in front of the barrel.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. So, get ready.
Know what that barrel's full of, right?
That barrel's gonna explode.
Light it up.
Do it.
Yup.
It's not. Well, hang on. It's not.
Olaf
high-proof.
can't complain.
It'll just be
Right.
on fire.
He's dead.
It won't go kaboom.
Can you get me a cone?
Tim, you've been outvoted. We voted kaboom. Sorry.
Fine.
Yeah. Can it be a
Long
small
live democracy.
small kaboom?
A fire cone.
Yeah.
Is this dragon breath?
Yeah.
I've already got the token for that.
Oh no, not the barrel.
Yeah.
It's-
Olaf,
It's
like,
outlived its
Explosion.
usefulness.
Actually, you don't even see at this point,
He's,
unfortunately.
There's another one back there. There's 2.
So
we
go
only
ahead and
grabbed
make
one.
your saves.
You want to turn that accordingly? I believe.
No. Yes.
Your damage roll isn't working.
Like that.
Oh yeah, I need to fix.
Like there.
That'll hit everybody, right?
Yeah. You can't. It has to be from you.
I'm trying.
Okay. So Sione opens the mouth and once again exhales, and just a heat wave explodes from her, and you can hear like the sound of her breath igniting is like an explosion. There is a little miniature kaboom as it blasts out of her, washing over the barrel and all 3 skulks. This is a sad day for skulks. One,
It's a
2,
sad
3.
day for a barrel.
It's also a sad day for beer.
Do they have penalties?
They do not. Well, they have -2 from being. So it'd be 22, 20, and 25.
They all make it.
Do you want to use
Oh,
any
no, the
chat's blessing?
your DC is up by 1. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
your DC is
They
21.
still all make. Okay, one.
One of
fails.
them doesn't.
What does Chat's Blessing do?
You can give a -1 on my D20 roll.
That
Only
would.
one still
That would.
fails.
Yeah. That would still only give you 1.
Well, you can use multiple. You'd have to use 2, I think, or you'd have to use all 3 to make 1 fail. But
I thought we had 5.
I'm not doing that.
okay, that's fair. In that case, the 2. Let's see. One of the ones in front and the one behind make their save.
Now
One
that's
of
the
the ones in
damage.
front
Ooh,
takes
but still low.
34, and you said this is fire.
Yep.
And now, the barrel is on fire.
Nice.
Now, let me see what kind of hit points a barrel has before we get some interesting chemistry.
2.
More than Olaf.
It's more
Oh.
than 10, but less than 18.
I'm going to treat this as a small chest.
Should be large chest.
Is there a large chest?
Well, it's a large barrel.
Yeah, you said it was really big.
I mean, it is really big. Okay, well, here, let's just do this. 10 hit points per inch of thickness, so it would have 10 hit points. Oh. Well, I'll put that away then.
Yeah, that's what I was like, what are you even waiting?
There is like a minor. It's not an explosion, just like a little kaboom, a very little kaboom. Like there's no explosive force behind it, but the barrel erupts and like that whole area now is just in flame. Do I have fire?
Barrel.
I think I
I
have fire.
hardly knew ye.
Yeah, that barrel is. You're not getting that barrel back. That's for damn sure.
It's okay, Olaf. There's another one back
You'd need
there.
a wish spell to bring that barrel back.
Oh, are you offering?
No.
Ah! That's a mean thing to say then.
Hello? Token? Token? Can I have you on my thing? Why won't my token?
That's so cute.
Oh, there it is. There we go. She burning. And it is now, that whole area is just on fire.
Good.
Sione,
I
is that the end of your
will.
turn?
No, I will move.
Bye,
now I'm
Sione.
Goodbye.
Olhak,
You're not hiding behind me, Lem.
you
I'm
heard,
hiding behind you.
Oh no! No!
You heard Kaboom. Actually, Olak, you're not doing so well. You're a little woozy.
No. Olak's pretty invigorated right now.
Is Olak, you're still conscious?
Yup. Olak never feels more alive than when he's dying.
Is that like? Does it put you in like some kind of like a berserker mode or something? Or
Yeah, I gain +2 to my attack and damage.
okay, so Olak looks like he should be dead, to be honest, but he is just like more beast than man.
But he
at
can't
This point. He's
take any
I
actions
can
or
see
anything?
these dudes down here, right?
they are covered head to toe in glitter.
Olak's gonna slowly turn around at this one. He's gonna like orient himself downwards, and he's going to do a charging power attack and battle strike at this.
Oh boy. Okay.
Olak, you
lose
have a
one
red
H-
X.
He will lose 1 HP for this.
Yep. You sure will. Technically, you provoke also,
I am 20 feet up in the air.
as you were. Also, that one is blinded. Who you are hitting?
All right. Okay, I batted all
And
bonuses.
interestingly enough, looks like it's wounded already.
Ah,
T5.
That will
28.
hit.
30.
That'll hit. Just give me the total damage because I know you got a bazillion.
And the vital strike.
And
3d6.
Lem, while he's calculating, what is our sound of the day?
It is the really disconcerting sound of like a really blunt blade just sort of thumping against dead flesh.
47 damage.
47. Oh my god. So it's funny, as your blade crashes into this blinded skulk, knocking it into the wall and like it's staggering back, trying to get away from you. Almost like 2 full seconds after the weapon strikes, you hear the wet thwap of a dull blade striking it again. That might have just been that might be the blood loss. You know, hard to say.
And with his swift
doesn't
action,
even blink.
casting Fervor, Olak will cast Cure Serious Wounds on himself.
alright, you don't even need me. Alright, no.
He's got this.
Bye.
20.
They had to get used to not having a cleric in the party for a long time.
Let me heal you.
Alright, and Olak loses the bonuses. And that is my turn!
Jesus, Olak. Kyra, it's your turn.
I'm still gonna heal. I'm gonna move to right
I'm gonna
here.
say the giant is difficult terrain, since his
Oh.
body is just kind of clogging up that hall.
Well, how? I just moved 15 feet, so is that
It'd be 30 feet.
okay? So that's my full movement.
Yup.
I'm going to selective channel positive energy.
Okay.
So it hits Karaya and Olak and myself, but not the other two.
Actually, I'm gonna do this because it matters. Alright. Ignoring the giant and the 2 skulks.
Yes. And that's 27 points of healing
Nice.
for Olak.
That's gonna get
Karaya, and
Karaya pretty
Kyra.
close to full.
I think that puts me at over full. I can't go over, but you know what I mean.
Alright, and you got that, Alvin?
27.
27. That puts me at full. Nice.
Olak's just crusted with blood.
Okay.
And that is it. I can see this one that's in front of, kind of in
Oh,
front of
yeah.
me. It's covered in glitter.
Completely
Okay.
covered in glitter.
Love it. It's
but
beautiful.
not blinded.
She's just gonna yell, "Good job, Lem!"
In fact, you can see it kind of pulling away from the wall where it had a short bow behind its back that it's pulling out. Like he was using
Great.
its body to hide the weapon. The
Super.
giant loses a hit point.
I'm sorry, what? Dead things lose hit points
So
now?
it's dying. It's not dead yet.
Oh, well.
Should
Well,
have
that.
hit it, I guess.
Faya,
I don't know how that works. This is new to me.
normally it doesn't matter, but in
It's
an
like their
encounter
death
where there's a
saving.
whole bunch of clerics, it can be important, you know?
Clerics, necromancers.
Oh, right, because the skulks are clerics. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Of Yamasa.
Fuck that. No.
What do you mean? No. What you mean? Yes.
No, no, no.
Faya is going to now see. This is something she can handle. Maybe. I'm starting to think maybe she should have cast this a little while ago. Configuration. Okay, I'll put a pin in that.
Not a riddle one.
Seeing what Sione's done. What level spell is Dragon's Breath, Sione?
5th.
I gotta
I
check.
want to say 4.
Or 4. It's 4th level, sorry.
It matters.
That's 4. I just looked. It's
You
4th level.
say. Make sure that this works. Beautiful. Faya was watching, and she's going to like gingerly set Dodgy down, who was protecting her. She's going to move here. No, she's gonna move, I think, over. Nope, there. She's gonna move here. She's gonna suck in her breath really hard. And you notice, like, as she starts to, like, inhale, her shadow, only her shadow, is making a strange gesture on the floor. Her arm that is not matching what her body is doing.
She got that spell.
And she's going to cast Shadow Evocation to cast Dragon Breath. Sione, will you hit the button real quick, please?
It doesn't have damage on it.
That's okay. I can roll the damage. So they get will saves here. One, 2, 3. How fun! They all fail. Now they have to make reflex saves against the actual fucking dragon breath that Faya just exhaled on them.
That is a fun spell.
That is a fantastic spell, and it's perfect for Faya, who's, you know, the big, oh, I didn't speak that language yesterday, I'll just go home and learn an entire language overnight.
I don't
just
have
taught
that spell.
herself
Maybe
how
I
to
do.
cast Dragon Breath. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well that's fun. One of them throws himself aside, avoiding the fire. Number 2, who was already injured, and number 3, how many d6s?
12.
11 d6 this would be.
Oh, 11?
Yeah, aren't you level 11?
+1, because Lim's class.
That's right. +1.
Yeah.
Arcane Concordance. Beautiful.
Oof.
Faya does 46 damage, killing the one who had already failed their save. And this fella over here takes... Hey, give him back. This fella, if my mouse will just cooperate, please. Please. There we go. Beautiful! Those poor skulks just got hit by a double-barrel dragon breath. Alright. And that's Faya's turn. It is now their turn. This one is gonna move over here, which is gonna provoke from Kyra.
Okay. I will attack it.
You're probably not gonna appreciate this.
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Does that hit?
That will hit, yes. 27.
Eat it.
It
10.
does 10 points of damage, plus whatever Lem's got. And
6.
What sound do we have on there? You
Oh,
both rolled
what's-
max.
Oh boy, what's this one? It's a squeak. It's a little squeak.
Just like a little mouse squeak.
Ouch!
This one is now not going to... Well, you don't have combat reflexes, correct, Kyra? As a feat?
As a feat,
Pretty sure you don't.
I don't know.
Cool. It's gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds without fear then.
So, can I ask a question
Absolutely.
before you do that? Because I don't know the mechanics here. So, if I can do something as an immediate action,
Mhm.
that would give Kyra another standard action. Could she do the thing you just asked her if she couldn't do?
No, because that would have to be on her turn. She's used.
Attacks of
she used an
opportunity
immediate-
are
If
different.
I gave her a standard action, like right now?
I don't. It
No,
depends
I
on the
don't think
spell's
so.
text. Depends on how it works.
So I'm thinking about. I'll put it in the chat for you.
Thank you.
I think this is it. That one.
Can make a move or a standard action of their choice.
Unfortunately,
Give her a standard
attacks
action.
of opportunities are separate from that.
Also, that's the casting time is one standard action on that.
Yeah.
But I do it.
The
as like a-
duration is instantaneous.
Oh no, sorry, that's not the immediate action one. Oh, maybe saving finale is the.
I think saving
There you
finale
go.
is the one.
Okay, my bad. Wrong spell.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I rolled like garbage. Healing 8 hit points,
No!
No.
which is the amount of damage the second hit from Karaya did.
So stabilized.
It's stabilized. She's no longer bleeding out, but she remains unconscious.
So how do you... I don't understand.
So you
This
die
death
at
thing.
negative. When your negative hit points reach negative con score, that's when you die. Until then, you just lose 1 hit point per turn unless you are stabilized.
So there's no saving throws in Pathfinder? That's
There
Oh
not...
no, they are.
there
No
are.
death
Those are-
saving throws? Oh, okay.
Those are, you make a Constitution check each round. The DC is 10, but you have a penalty equal to your negative hit point total. So the closer
Okay.
you are to death, the less likely you are to pull out of it.
Each time you fail, you lose one.
And if you
Unless
fail,
you
you
roll
lose a
a
hit
nat
point.
1,
Mhm.
you lose 2.
And
But
if
if you succeed-
you're stabilized.
You're stabilized.
But
okay.
any more damage causes you to start bleeding out again.
For Olok, as long as he doesn't do anything, it doesn't lose HP and is instantly stabilized.
So what happened? The giant was hit and knocked down to like negative 10 hit points or a little more, maybe. I healed 8, which will stabilize her. She's not dying now, but she is still at negative hit points. And she will gradually recover over time, unless someone performs a coup de grace or just kills her.
Can you explain a coup de grace again? I'm sorry. I feel
Yes.
like I
No,
ask
no,
this
absolutely. This
every
is fine.
single game.
That is a full round action. So it uses
Okay.
your move and standard, and you do an automatic critical hit to the creature. If they are
Okay.
still alive after the critical hit, they have to make a fortitude save with a DC of 10 plus the damage you dealt, or die anyway. It's a killing blow.
Okay.
So
And
for
what is the like
example,
circumstances that you get to do that under?
They have to be helpless or unconscious.
For example, that Taiga giant is currently helpless
Yup.
and
So
unconscious.
Karaya could do that right now because she's
Karaya could.
standing right next to
Yes.
it.
Yes.
And okay. Okay. I understand. I see.
So that was the first skull. This one is blinded, which is unfortunate. That blind really hacked me up. That's fine. That's fine. This one.
Come pray to Butter Olok's church.
Is going to take a 5-foot step here.
And Olok's gonna take a 5-foot step over here.
Oh, you're such a dick.
You kept doing that to me all last adventure!
Okay, they're gonna cast defensively to try to cast a spell without provoking.
It's gonna try to not do.
They do not provoke from you, but their spell is lost. That was a cure moderate well spent.
Good
I
job.
thought they keep the spell slot.
No, I don't think so.
If you cast defensively, you keep it.
Do you? That you could be right on that. Either way, they don't get it this turn, so it might as well be lost. Well, this one has to make a reflex. Actually, two of them have to make reflex saves and catch on fire.
That poor barrel. It serves purpose.
Okay, neither of them catches on fire, but they're not
Minus-
thrilled with the circumstances.
Did you get your -2, Tim?
It's only a DC 13.
Because I heard it was a DC 20. That's what I heard.
I'll have to start talking to the people you're talking to.
I was just talking to Alvin. I mean, he knows everything, so I would believe him. I believe him.
I have a disturbing level of memorization that I hate.
Sione. This, actually, I'm just going to reveal him on the map. You see one slink around the corner here,
Oh, you
taking
son of a
aim
bitch!
at you. No what? Lem, Fea,
Here?
even Dodgy. No, I just put him on the map.
I can't. Oh, him. What the fuck? Where'd he come from?
His eyes are narrowed. He's taking very careful aim at you, thinking that you're flat-footed. Sad day for him. This is versus your AC and not your in
Probably still gonna hit though. Oh no.
16, 14? No, okay. He fires, probably startling Lem and Dodgy as that arrow whistles past both of you.
Does it provoke from Dodgy?
No, Dodgy didn't know he was there.
Oh.
This one is going to
Dodgy
take a
has scent.
5-foot step back and is going to try to hide from Fea. Okay. That's pretty much handled. Alright, I feel good about that. I feel good about that turn. Good turn, guys. Unfortunately, they did not accomplish what they were trying to accomplish. Dragon, anything?
Nope.
Lem.
Seeing this bastard pop up there and seeing what the other ones tried to do, I don't like that at all. Lem will shout out at "Stop right there!" and cast Hold Person on Ye Old Skulk. That is a DC 17. Is this enchantment? Can't remember.
That'd be a DC.
So this is
18.
currently a DC. No, it's 17, 18, 19, 20, please.
20.
I have a feat for +2. I have 2 feats for +1 each.
Spell focus.
Oh, by the way,
I took
you can manually update the DC in the spell text if you open those up, just so you know.
I did not know that. I will do that for future
There's a
reference.
spot for, it's like a DC adjustment or something. So they got a
Oh,
22.
Oh, that's poo.
Chad's blessing.
You think?
You got 5.
Do it.
Okay, let's do it. I've never used one. I feel guilty.
You need,
How many do you need?
it's DC 20,
Yeah.
so you need to
3?
use 3, actually.
Ooh, yuck.
But he would
I
then
mean-
be paralyzed, which, by
Katie
the
would-
way, paralyzed means you are helpless.
Yeah. I mean, Katie will just put him down again, though, right? I mean, you think I should?
We just got another Chad's blessing, so yeah, you should use them. 3.
Okay. All right. I believe Saraha too, so we'll use it.
Love to see it.
Turn that into a 19.
All right. You turn around, you shriek a little, and suddenly... Hello? Hello there. Paralysis. The skulk is frozen as he was trying to move back to the wall. You can just see his eyes moving. That's it. Body
And
is
I'll say,
frozen.
oh, there's a Taiga giant that's bleeding out on the floor.
Dodgy is very interested here. And the fun thing about hold person is a coup de grace does not end it, even if the save is made. So Dodgy's gonna try it.
Yes, Dodgy.
Let me take a look at what this looks like under the hood. So, first of all, there's the bite. It would be great if I just automatically roll a critical hit, but no, okay. So, instead of 1 point of damage, that would be 2 points of damage.
+3.
+3. The bleed, I mean, I'll put the bleed in, but really, it probably won't matter. And now they need to make a Fortitude save, DC 15, or die. Jesus Christ. All right. So, Dodgy snarls as he bites into his ankle and pulls the skulk's feet out from under him, and he lands hard, still frozen in that same position, the bow clattering out of his hands. Dodgy just advances on his throat and probably want to look away at about that point. It gets pretty
Does
gruesome.
Fia hear what Dodgy hears? Is that a thing?
Does she hear what he hears?
Uh-huh.
No.
Not yet.
Just Dodgy. Dodgy will hear in his little foxy mind. Dodgy here, I just had it in my head. He will hear, "Bite him harder, tiny dancer."
When he's done, like, pulling away, blood still dripping down Dodgy's jaw, really slowly he's gonna look at Lem. It's not an angry look. It's not even a confused look. He's just looking at you like... Huh.
Burden the look all up, yes.
Oh my god. Karaya is going
Karaya.
to... Let's see. First of all, let me see what her tactical... Yeah. Okay. She's going to clamber up on top of the Taiga giant.
Awkward.
And I don't think she's going to do the coup de grace.
What?
I
Wow,
think
Karaya.
she's
Come
going
on.
to leap off of it onto this skulk to get it away from it.
Yeah, you know what? That does sound like her. I've only known her for like 2 minutes, but
And she's going to try to trip it with her Atlas. So the second attack here, ignore the first one. She like throws the Atlas. It strikes the skulk in the knees for great 2 points of damage plus Lem, 3 points of damage. And as she pulls it back, the 31 is versus CMD, I think? Actually, it would be 33 versus CMD to trip it, which succeeds. The Atlas wraps around its legs, and when she wrenches it back, it pulls the skulk's feet right out from under it, and he falls,
Nice.
like, slamming hard onto the floor. Oh, no damage on the second. It was just a trip attempt. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I thought you rolled a second one. I don't know why I thought you rolled another one. My bad. And she's gonna look down, like balancing up here. She's gonna look down at Kyra. You got that one?
which one? This one or the giant?
I got the giant. That one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got him.
Sione.
Well, I was gonna glare at that guy who shot at me, but I guess I don't need to. Is she? Well, let me move into the room. Okay. Is she still breathing? Can I tell?
Who?
The giant.
Yes, I would say you can. Well, actually, no. You know what? Make a heal check. Especially since you're not adjacent to it.
She's really big, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
It's on the other side of the room.
My God, she did.
And she looks at. She's like in a heap. I would say you can't tell.
Well, I'm gonna still call out to mostly her and Kyra. Something was strange with her. I don't know what. Do I see any more skulks this way?
Yes. Actually, yes. Right there. Hello?
One. I can't see.
Right there.
Okay. Oh, the one who hid from everybody else. How does he look health-wise?
Well, you can't tell that. You can't
Oh,
tell
I
that.
can
All
just
you
see
can
his
see,
aura.
You see the aura of a spell on them.
You need Death
Okay.
Watch for that one.
Yeah.
Or you need to physically be able to see them.
He doesn't have any cover, does he?
Not anymore. You and Fea saw to that.
I will shoot him with the
Rude.
Scorching Ray.
Oh. Okay.
I hit the button.
You get 3 rays, I believe.
Oh! Hey there.
Bruh.
What?
We've got to clean up that macro.
That scared me.
So it looks like all 3 of your attacks hit. Oh no. 18,
What's the-
28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Plus 1 damage, Lem?
52. No, that only applies to weapons.
Oh, he did the spell thing. I thought.
No.
Oh.
You are more than 30 feet though, so it does not get point blank shot. So it's only 52 points of damage.
Yeah.
Only.
You shoot it one after another with the rays, and as the third ray strikes the body before it even hits the floor, the whole thing just disintegrates into ashes. Completely overheated.
Okay.
Aw.
I'll look back over here. That's it.
Okay. Olak.
You know what? Just because these guys keep going slinky away from me.
Actually, really quick, I forgot to roll a will save to see if this one's still blinded. They are still blinded. Okay.
Where's that spell? Swift action. I am casting Blood Scent.
Rude. You now have the scent ability.
Only for blood.
For injured creatures.
Now, is this creature below half his HP?
Yes.
Excellent. I have +4 to my attack and damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
And this will be a single attack with Vile Strike. With my Polish Water Great Sword. Power attack. 29
That'll hit.
for 41.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
A quick slice of your sword catches the bow and like sends it flying out of the hands. Then the backswing just cuts right across like chest and belly, a little diagonally, and drops the sculk to the ground.
Okay, howard my movement. Is that other sculpt damage?
Yes.
Alright, well, Olak's actually walking towards him with his eyes closed.
They're
It's
also
like,
prone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Olak's like trying to sniff them out.
Okay, yeah. Kyra, just Olak slowly walking along the corridor, eyes shut, sniffing the air.
Sniffing the
Dripping in
air when you
blood.
can see this glitter-covered thing in front of me. All right, Olak.
It's your turn, Kyra.
So if I full attack it, that's 2 attacks.
Yes.
I will full attack it.
Okay.
The skulk.
got?
+2.
They both hit. It's
Okay.
prone, so you've got +4 on each attack roll, on top of the +2 from Good Hope.
Nice.
It's also blinded.
So it's
No, that one's not blinded.
Oh,
no, it's not.
So 15 plus 7 would be 22 points of damage, plus
Yeah.
4 from Good Hope. So 26 damage.
That's pretty good.
He's
7.
trying to avoid you as you're just like doing the crisscross pattern on him. He's able to repel a few of your swings, but like you're able to slice along the forearms repeatedly, and like there's a lot of blood on this individual now. He's starting to look pretty hurt.
Did you get the 7?
Yes, I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, 26. Okay, just checking that. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Kyra? You do have a 5-foot step if you want to take it, but you don't have to.
No. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. It's the Taiga
Wait,
Giant's turn.
If I move, I can't provide any flanking for Olak. There's no 5-foot step I can take that would.
Correct. Not on this.
Okay, not on this turn. Okay. Didn't think so.
It is the Taiga Giant's turn. They are stabilized, so they don't lose a hit point. They don't have regeneration, so they don't gain a hit point. Faya.
probably for the best.
I don't think there's anything Faya can actually do here. I guess she's gonna move over to Dodgy and start like cleaning him up a little bit. Cleaning the blood off of his face. The poor cultists. Okay, that'll do. This one is going to materialize in an attack on Lem.
Materialize.
Yeah, they came up from behind. They were right at the edge of Sione's vision earlier, and then Sione moved around the corner. So she never saw this one. Lem, this is versus your flat-footed. Does 24 hit you?
That will hit.
All right. You're going to take 6 plus 6. You take 12 points of damage as an arrow from out of the darkness behind you strikes you, kind of catching you in the leg. It's not too bad. It's not super deep, but it is painful.
12, you said?
12.
Got it.
And looking back, this one actually has a little bit of blood on them. It looks like they're already hurt. In fact, not so much blood as I should say scorch marks. This one, so bad day, getting up from prone, attack or provokes an attack of opportunity.
I don't
So
have.
instead of getting up from prone, they are going to cast defensively. Cure moderate wounds. On the giant.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know. Cry was like, I've got this. So what did I do?
As it's laying on the ground, kind of hands up defensively against Kyra, it's muttering something submissively. But the closer like you listen, you suddenly make out the words, Yamasoth, forgive my failure with this last sacrifice. And then suddenly he reaches out and touches the giant. And that's it for their turns. He's not gonna move because that would provoke an opportunity attack. And the giant, she's
Job, Karaya. Good job.
well, Karaya's still standing on her, to be fair.
Karaya is standing on.
It's like she's starting to straighten up. Karaya's like, doing the surf.
Could have done something about that, but you wanted to be
Dragon?
fun.
And then Lem.
Nothing from Dragon.
Okay, it is Lem's turn.
Go, Lem.
Len will turn to the one that just shot him and very irritably just say, "Stop it!" and cast full person on him.
being clerics that they can't even make a will save. I have failed 4 of 5 will saves so far today.
Yeah, I really do be like that sometimes.
Alright, he just... Oh, sudden frozen.
Now I'll point to him and I'll say, I'll be back for you. Then I'm going to move. How far can I move?
Bards, man.
Where's my moving
I love
stick?
them.
Where's my moving stick? There it is. Because clearly somebody's got to go sort out this giant situation.
Lem's gonna
I'm going to go
single-handedly kill
on my
everyone.
way to that. Since someone seems incapable of doing it on top of the giant. Standing literally on top of it. Trying to be cute. That's fine. The halfling will deal with
Oh,
it.
you think she's...
That's fine.
Oh?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I have been
Dodge.
mouthy enough.
Dodgy's gonna start trotting toward that skulk.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He can't do a coup de grace this turn. But he can do just a quick little bite. Just a nip. See how it goes. Just get things started. If it ever graces our chat. One day it'll get there. How many of these damn things has Dodgy already done this to? It's a little frightening.
Since we've been down here, I don't
He's
know.
an
In
ankle
this fight,
biter.
There it is.
Like pure on ankle
Just
biter.
since he's been down here. Okay, well, that'll still hit. For a total of 1 point of damage, and his little chihuahua teeth cause 4 points of bleed.
Plus 4 points.
Oh,
of
I'm
damage.
sorry, 5 points of damage. And 4 points of bleed. And they have to make a fortitude save. They take 2 points of dexterity damage and are now envenomed from Dodgy's fangs.
Nice. I don't know what any of that means, but nice.
It means Dodgy bites like a cobra.
That's
Karaya
fine.
is going to irritably scowl at Lem, still trying to balance on this giant. She's going to look at Sione. So you want it alive or not?
If you can safely subdue it.
Done. She's going to do a full attack on it, but with non-lethal, meaning -4.
Why are we not murdering the giant?
I want to know something is wrong here. I need to know what.
Yes, something's wrong. There's a bloody giant in the hallway.
And I want to know why.
17 will miss, or I'm sorry, 19 will miss. 30 will hit. 13, 15 will not confirm a crit, but it is still 9 non-lethal damage. It is unconscious again. Actually, I'm sorry, that's also +4 since it's prone, so there would be no penalty for the non-lethal.
She get extra non-lethal from my thingy?
Yes. Absolutely.
Full damage is always lethal.
Okay. I'm not gonna tally it up too much because all of the Aklis attacks will hit since it's unconscious. She just starts wailing on its head repeatedly with the flat of her bastard sword, with the club in her offhand, just repeatedly striking it until it stops moving. She looks on it, looks at it, steadies, looks at Sione, then beats it on the head one more time, really, really hard, with a blood spattering thwack with the Aklis. Stay down! Sione, it is your turn.
I will finish off that skulk.
I marked it so you can
Maybe.
tell it's unconscious.
What?
There.
The skulk?
No, the giant. I marked the giant.
Oh,
so you
I
can
was
tell
like,
it's
what?
Unconscious.
I see. I will magic missile that skulk.
Which one? Oh, that one's prone. You don't actually have line of sight to it.
Are you sure?
I'm
I
pretty
just need to
sure.
see a little toe.
There is a giant blocking this corridor. I'm pretty sure you don't have line of
Oh,
sight.
why you gotta be like that? Okay. In that case, Where was I? Shit.
Like
Was I
10
here?
feet of giant block in that
I
corridor.
believe so. Yeah.
I will move here. Now can I see it?
I would say no, probably not.
Oh. I'm gonna do a check on this giant then.
What kind of check?
I don't know. What the fuck's going on with this giant?
You won't let it die!
I don't say that out loud. Can I do a... There's no other magic auras on it, right?
There are no magic auras on it at all.
Can I do like a once-over on the body to see if there's anything weird? Like a Resident Evil like control device on the
A
chest?
mind control
There's
device or something? Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, I guess. We'll
something
call that
crazy like that.
Though, honestly, I'm inclined to say that would take longer than 1 6-second increment to check its whole body.
That's
given
fine,
that
I
there's
can't do anything else anyway.
20 feet of giant. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say if you're starting to
Well,
do
here's
that, we're
that.
gonna move on. Olak.
15 is my
No.
perception for later.
Is this HP below half?
Yes.
Does it? All right. Olak's gonna make a 5-foot step and is gonna wail on this
Oh,
thing.
no.
It has plus.
All the
40.
usual fixings: vital strike, power attack,
No,
etc.
it's just a full power attack. The
Oh.
first one is.
Don't want to risk missing, huh?
What happens if you miss?
Oh.
This. You missed
That one.
with the natural 1.
Does 17 hit?
Because it's prone, yes. 17 will hit.
That is 37 damage.
All right, so you
41.
swing and it like rolls up against the giant, and your first strike hits the floor. You kind of look at it, the audacity of it moving, and now it has truly nowhere to go. It's literally prone and in the corner, pressed against the giant. You just shift the angle of your sword and plunge the blade right into this thing's chest.
Well, I was gonna step on it with a 5. Wait, I did the 5-foot step. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Kyra.
Am I allowed to kill this giant? I'm sorry, it wasn't.
Yes, kill it.
Sione says no, but her eyes say yes.
No, they don't.
Olak also says yes.
Lem says
No, just wait. I didn't know you all had such a bloodlust.
Well, why are we keeping it alive?
Because it shouldn't be down here, and it is, and I need
All
to
of
know
these-
why.
Shouldn't be down here. That's why
Punching
we're
on
here.
little people. It covered that.
I want answers before we just kill everything.
Can I?
I don't think I have enough rope for this thing. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I
don't
was gonna
need
say
to
I
tie
don't
it
have
up.
a way to like
Just keep
restrain
smacking
it.
it. Smack it on the head continually.
It
have
only
to
has like 10 HP.
Can't you
Well-
talk to the skulk? It's a lot less dangerous.
No.
And Lem will look back at the thing that's very less dangerous and wink at it.
I'm gonna end initiative because the only other thing is a paralyzed, helpless skull. And let's be honest, we all know Dodgy's gonna tear its throat out again.
Yes, it is. Dodgy wood.
So I'm gonna
Go
end
Dodgy.
initiative so you guys can talk properly. Music, what are you doing?
I don't have like a I don't have a hold person. I can't do that. So, or I don't have it
Fine.
prepared.
Olak has an idea.
Anyway.
I just told you to stop.
Good?
We're good.
You have to tell it with authority, Tim.
Can I?
Perception.
Yes.
It's 15.
Alright, so Sione starts searching over the body. Karaya is going to choose to continue standing on top of it, keeping an eye on its face, waiting for it to show signs of waking
Kyra's gonna hold her sword at the ready as well.
up. Okay.
Oh,
Lem's gonna look
Kyra,
around for skulks.
Yes.
can you check over its body, look for anything strange? Like, medically?
Luck.
You want me to do a heal check? Is that what you're asking? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
didn't want
kinda-
to say it in
No,
mechanical
you're good.
terms, but
I'm
yes.
just I don't know
I think
all of the
Olak
mechanics.
needs
I'm sorry.
attention. I think
Say-
Olak
putting away his sword.
36
his
heal
hands.
check.
Olak, you okay?
Cleric.
Okay. So, Sione,
Yes.
as you're searching over it, you find something. You find that it has some strange tattoos.
Oh, do they look like mine?
No, they do not. Give me a second. I will show you. I didn't actually have this one ready.
You should always be ready.
With a
For me
handout.
not to kill things.
But you guys are welcome to look at that. But the tattoo itself looks like a pair of hooks side by side and inverted. It is a Thessalonian rune, and any of you who read Thessalonian recognize it as the symbol of wrath.
See? Do you see? Do you see?
I see. But we're looking for the shard of envy, right? That's the one that's supposed to be down.
No. This. She is not herself. This rune here is affecting her.
I know, but if it's a
It
rune,
looks like a tattoo to me.
Tattoos are very powerful.
So what? Do we cut it out then? Pulls out.
Stilly,
sword.
can
Before
I-
we go any further, Kyra, you were checking her out medically.
Yes.
Obviously, I mean, given the
She has a
nature
bruise
that you
too.
guys just kicked the shit out of her, there's
I mean,
gonna be a lot of
she's
wounds.
hurting.
Like, you pull up the eyelids and, like, yes, the eyes are dilated, but from a medical standpoint, aside from the wounds you guys dealt to this giant, there are a few interesting details. Not that giant nutrition is your specialty per se, but it's impossible not to notice that this giant is somewhat malnourished, but given its complexion and its build and your extremely high check, you are able to discern that it seems like this individual has probably spent a lifetime underground, and indeed, it seems almost like it is physiologically wired
up.
for underground life, which would contradict what Sione knows
what
about Taiga
Sione
giants.
knows. So I'll say all that to Sione and everybody. Yeah.
Is this tattoo like affecting her in some way, or is it just marking her as?
The tattoo does not appear to be magic,
Okay, well maybe it is.
and
just
it's very like large and on her back.
When was it put on her? Can I tell?
A long time ago is the best you can say. Another note, I would say, the shells and beads that she's collected, they are all like, none of them are Verizian coastal. A lot of them look like maybe they came out of maybe like an underground lake or something.
The best I can think is maybe she was kept as a slave or a pet by someone, and maybe by a rune lord.
Probably by a rune lord,
How
judging on the
old-
marking.
How old is she?
Kyra,
Would I be able to
yes,
tell?
with your medical knowledge here, you would assess she's probably in her 40s.
That's a
Well,
long
not
time.
very old.
Oh, let's go and look in this bag. What do I have here? Oh my dad.
Not a rune lord specifically, but someone related to them somehow.
Are you doing something, Olak?
Olak. Well, why don't we ask it directly?
I don't have a way to restrain it.
Don't worry, Olak's here.
Unless Lem can do hold person, but
With a move action, Olak's gonna give himself the Enforcer feat.
It's gonna be a little while, unless one of you guys want to waste a spell on this thing.
Olak's casting Cure Light Wounds
for
on
it to
it.
come back, I mean, I could do that, but alright. Go off.
In almost a panic, Karaya's gonna like stagger off of it back onto the floor here as you're suddenly healing this giant.
I'll back up.
Now, he's gonna smack it with a non-lethal punch, which gives me a free intimidate.
Okay, so she's starting to stir. Oh, I think something that you guys can do, and Karaya probably would do this if no one else thought to do it, would take the spear away from the giant.
Oh
Yeah, that's smart. Does it have any other weapons on it?
When you guys, I'll say you could have done this before waking it up. You didn't see any other signs of a weapon on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Inspire Competence on Olak as he does this.
Okay. Though that won't technically affect the unarmed strike, but it will affect the
Intimidate.
And
Yeah,
Good
that's
Hope
what I mean.
will still apply here. So 27 will, well, actually she's also prone, so yeah, you hit. For 16 points of non-lethal damage.
Now
She's
here's the
unconscious.
intimidate. Wait, it's non-lethal?
Didn't you say that?
Yep.
Yep, she's unconscious.
Yeah, you healed her and then knocked her unconscious, Olak. What
Well,
did that do?
just before I knock her out,
Do
does
this much?
the intimidate apply?
I mean, no, not really. I think she's unconscious before the Intimidate has a chance to apply.
You know what? Screw it.
You
Olaf's
literally
gonna
just-
cast.
What? Yeah, what are you trying to do? I'm so confused.
What was
Don't
that?
don't know my own strength.
Oh,
too,
look,
too heavy of a swing. Olaf's gonna cast another Cure Light Wounds.
You know there are other people that could help you with this process, right, Olak? If you wanted to simultaneously do things.
How have you survived this long?
I don't know.
You know, you didn't manage to do the thing on the giant, so why don't you just chill out for a minute? And let these
mean,
people do their thing?
look,
I mean, other than
I-
knocking it unconscious?
I might
Yeah,
not be
you
very
have- you have
smart,
the
but
chance.
I can hit really, really hard.
Alright, you heal 9 more hit points. And she, once again, starts to come to. One of her eyes now swollen pretty tight.
I'm gonna look at her. Are you awake?
Oh, little orc.
I'm gonna punch her again. Non-lethal.
Alright,
And knock her out again?
that will hit. She takes 13 points of non-lethal. Now, non-lethal damage counts up from 0. So if it ever meets her current hit points, that's when she goes unconscious. Every time he's been healing her, her current HP is going up and resetting non-lethal.
Okay.
So
Okay.
eventually, if you keep healing her, eventually he won't knock her out. In this
Okay.
case, she is not unconscious.
Alright, well, here's the intimidate.
And you get the Inspire Competence. What's that, +2?
+4.
+4. Damn!
Holy
46! Oh my
and,
god!
this will be an attempt at panic. For
Doesn't that make them
Or
run?
frightened for one round.
Wait, don't make them run.
That will make
Well,
them
it's
run.
also prone.
Don't
Oh,
make
look,
them
we don't
run.
want that.
Well, it's automatically applied, okay?
Well, then maybe don't do it.
there's nowhere she can go.
So she takes
True.
full defensive.
Yeah,
Or cast teleport if she's able to.
she is absolutely frightened. She would be panicked. And then with some change, she, like, covering her face, shielding herself, cowering from Olak.
Olak's gonna go for like a throat hold. I have some questions.
Oh, God.
You
Yeah,
could
I'm so
literally
close.
like use your legs to wrap around her. You have to use your legs. Like your arms aren't.
No. Well, Olak's just hands on.
Okay, it's more like
It's a bit of a
resting hand on the
stretch,
floor.
but
I feel like there's some consent issues happening.
Don't hurt me.
Answer our questions, and it won't be an issue.
Little people.
Who is your master? Do you have a master?
No master.
Where did you get that tattoo?
Sione, make a diplomacy check.
Look, I have tattoos too. $19. I rolled really bad.
15. Yeah, but she's pretty thoroughly cowed. Olak rolled a intimidate. You'd laugh if you saw what the maximum possible DC for an intimidate is capable of being. Olak beat it.
Imagine if that was
My
diplomacy.
tattoos!
We're
Family tattoos!
your
Yeah.
family? Do you have a whole tribe, clan?
Clan! No
Where?
clan no more. I left my clan.
Where are they? Where's the rest of your clan? Tell us.
Can I sense motive on this to see how
Yes.
she's feeling?
Yeah, absolutely. She's scared as
I
hell
rolled a
of
6.
Olak, not so much of the unarmored Sione. You get the vibe.
Oh.
How did she feel when Sione asked her about her clan? That's kind of. Is she just
You
kind
picked
of
up on
like.
there was a sense of like defensiveness there,
Okay. Okay.
almost protectiveness.
Oh, why did you leave?
Ardathanatus asked me to.
Asked or forced?
Asked. Little man can't force us.
So, why did you go with the little person?
For money and because
Fame?
Well,
Kyra, you're noticing she's actually blushing.
And
Are Dathanatus special to you, yeah?
She looks at you now, Kyra.
They only looks at Kyle.
He's a
I'm now a love doctor.
special little man.
Oh.
More
wait.
special when he gets large.
It's large. What do you mean? How?
He just needs to grow. Get big like Ikoradmus.
Where is our Dathanatus now?
No. No, I won't betray him.
He
Not
can't.
you little people.
He's hurting people, and we just want to ask him to stop.
No! And like, I'm not gonna scream here, but it's very unpleasant at close range when she starts bellowing.
Let's see here.
I hate to say it, but I mean, we can't leave her, and she clearly doesn't want us to go forward. We don't have a lot of choices.
Is there Darthanathus worth dying for?
She thinks so.
Oh,
This is
wait,
an
wait,
important
I'm
question.
Olok's
I'm
wrapping like a silk pillow around his fist.
I'm
Sione,
asking her.
make a diplomacy check again. And I would
Okay.
say, in this case, Kyra, you can roll to aid.
Okay. Diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I inspire competence in her
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Oh, natural
Okay.
20.
So that's actually going to give +4 to whatever Sione rolls.
Okay.
And
what is
another
Lem?
+4 from Inspire Competence.
Okay.
Lem is just kind of
Holy.
playing the music.
36 plus
8.
8.
Plus 8.
44.
44.
Okay, 44. She
I
kind of
don't
looks
think he is.
wildly around, like she's almost like she's looking for an escape, not from her physical position, but from the question itself. And she kind of deflates a little. No little person is worth dying for.
Then maybe you should go back to your clan?
I can't.
Why?
I left when they said no. And
They won't accept
little Ardathanatus' magic made it possible. can't walk on water now.
Well, I'll look at everyone else. I don't feel right killing her outright.
I don't either. Don't think we should kill something helpless on the ground.
She's too pathetic.
And did we let her go and be on her merry way?
What does Karayo, or Lem will ask Karayo, what did you say? What do you want to do?
She's too pathetic to just kill. I don't feel good about this.
It's not right to kill something that is helpless on the ground.
Alright, what
we
is
could
it that you
reframe
eat?
that to what Kyra said instead of what you said.
Stilly, did
Actually-
you hear Alvin?
No.
Yeah, Miss Luna, so what is it do you eat? Do you eat little people?
No. I eat exactly what I'm gonna have to look up real quick in the ecology article.
I imagine you go hunting.
We
For-
hunt.
Elk?
No. No elk beneath the mountain. Giant fish. Hooked monsters. Crustaceans.
I don't think she's any danger to people, so...
Did she say hooked horrors?
If we let you go,
I'm not familiar.
do you promise to leave and not harm anyone else?
Go where?
You'll make a life for yourself out there.
Not out there.
Well,
Too
under
big.
under another
Too
mountain.
tall.
You just... Or you can stay here, but you can't interfere with what we're doing.
Don't make me go out there. Not again.
An agoraphobic child? Wow. Oh, strange world. Strange world, Galeria.
Are you scared of the outside?
It's large. Nothing to stop you from falling up and never stop.
Well, there's a thing called gravity. It holds you down so you don't fall up.
It's too much. It's too much.
I mean, this lady has spent her entire life underground. I mean, I'm sure that the open spaces are very, very frightening.
How
So
did they get her here? Where is
Probably-
she even from? The
Our
Dark
Darthanathus was traveling around. I think he was gathering these types of folk, and he...
I'm gonna look at her and
Right?
go, what is your name? Because we don't know her name.
True.
Icaradmus.
Ikaradmus? How did you get here? Underground, in this place.
Our Darthanatus makes us walk. He came before the clans want army, but the clans refuse. So I make private offer, and our Darthanatus uses magic, takes all of us across the water to little building where we are safe again in caves and tunnels.
I see.
Well, chances are... you're going to have to... I don't know how to say this. You might not see a Darthanathus again. You're going to have to figure out your own life going forward. Not relying on him. Are there more of you? Does he have more of you down here?
No,
Mm-mm.
I was
mean-
the only one of the clans who came.
I mean other giants?
just ugly Ettins and tiny ogres.
Okay.
You
And
should go home.
stupid hill people. But they
well,
stay
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, we
He'll
saw
be
them.
Worst. They're just the worst. Can't trust them.
Hills are the worst.
Hill people. I mean, it's terrible. I got you, lady. I got you. I'm vibing with you. You should go home or something if you can.
She can't go home.
This is
She like betrayed her tribe or clan essentially. By
well,
coming with our
you
Dathanatus.
can either live here when we're done. Well,
And
I
protect
guess
this
the Abbey.
place.
I don't know if they'd be okay with that actually.
Oh, she can help protect it.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea that this is my father's problem.
Me too, to
You
be
know,
honest.
we
He
have
was
a
not
cleric.
fully truthful.
We have a cleric you
You-
can talk to who can set you up like on welfare and get you going.
That's right. I mean, there's a plan. You're not going to fall through the cracks. I mean,
That's right.
metaphorically. So, Karaya, do you think your dad would be about a giant in the basement? Please say no.
Honestly, I admit I don't know him as well as I used to, but I know that he would not be able to bring himself to harm this creature.
So let's go with he wouldn't like it, and let's do it to make him mad.
Okay.
I think leaving her with the stipulation that she
Right. Well, how about if you just stay here? But if
Yes,
you
wait.
get in our way, I'm gonna eat your liver.
And she's like shriveling
Maybe-
away from Olak.
You know, there's a
No.
pond.
No betrayal, not little orc.
There's a fountain over here. Maybe go take a nice bath while you wait.
Lem will loudly
Go
say,
take a bath.
"Oh,
You stink.
not another liver? Thought you gave those up."
She's listening intently and fully believing every word of this.
Are we friends?
Nice little people.
Okay.
Friends.
Yes, friends.
Sorry about
Kyra's
what I
gonna
said.
sheath her scimitar now.
And Olok's gonna lean towards her, and you see that nice lady there with the lizard? She burnt all the Ettins and giants alive.
I think she's got it on lock. I think she's good.
You want to make one more intimidate check for the road?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my
20.
God.
That
That
tracks.
counts like for me, right?
Oh.
I just
That
look
seems
at her
appropriate.
like
Now
She
she's
looks-
terrified
she's
of
like
Sione
Ghost
and
white looking at Sione.
perfect.
And I'm gonna lean
Nice
over,
little people.
and she's the
Yes.
nicer one of us.
I think she's got it on lock. I really do.
So we're gonna continue with our journey. You stay here on this level
yes, go take that bath.
and be good. Yes.
Oh wait,
I'll
are
be
there,
good.
I'm gonna.
wait. Are there any more of those? Kind of points at the half-broken
dead
corpse
skulls?
over there, and the stab corpse over here. Are there any more of these things?
There was a whole tribe of them that came with us from
many
the
of them?
Great Mountain,
Do they have a leader?
Ardathanatus.
I mean, like a sub leader.
No.
How many fingers of them?
She holds up 10, and then
How many have we killed?
10 more.
At least 10.
We've killed at least 10.
You've killed closer to 20 at this
Oh.
point.
Oh, okay,
Well.
okay.
According to my numbers, you've killed exactly 18.
Oh.
All right,
might
so
be
we
a
should
couple
expect
more
a couple more just in
floating
case.
around.
Oh,
Um,
one,
Like
one other
16.
Do you know what's down the stairs here?
No, Our Darthanatus said not for me.
Oh,
These holes for me.
Yes,
Well,
they are.
Protect
He's
his
correct.
Little people.
Well, we're gonna go down there, and we're gonna bring you something really wonderful back. How about that?
Lem,
We could bring her something.
Yeah,
She's our
a
friend
treat.
now.
Yeah, a present. There's a gift shop down there, probably. It'll be fine.
You'll still pay me?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? You want money now? What?
You
the
said...
priest of this place might give you a stipend. You know, the welfare. They'll take care of you. Surely.
He will absolutely take care of you. He will underwrite all of your needs. He is a
Little
very
people money.
okay. He'll pay you in bears or whatever you like.
Little people money is better than no money. I'll raise my finger to her.
She's immediately like, yes, little people money is very good. Very nice. Nice little people.
The
Now
nicest.
go on. Get out of her way.
She's
Go
going
get
to
that
like,
drink.
We'll let her go.
almost wriggle through the
Woo!
hall, like trying to kind of grovel as she moves to get the hell away from you. And she's gonna...
Tim, while this is all sort of like happening, can Lem be looking around the room trying to find some more of those arrows?
Yes. And actually, as she backs away and you guys start searching the room, we're gonna pause here to take a break. We're a little behind on our break, but we will be back real soon, so don't go anywhere. And we're back for our second half. While we were on break, I did give our party a little bit of XP for beating the Taiga Giant, but with that being said, Scarlet Shadow, what would you like to do?
Level up.
Look for arrows.
Okay, yes. Looking for arrows, there were 6 more... I'm sorry, there were... Yeah, it was 6 more skulks. Man, you guys blow through these guys.
Good, they're
What
annoying.
melee weapons do the skulls have?
They have short swords, non-magical. So you get 6 more plus 1 composite longbows, if you want those.
Do they fit in the
And
haversack?
They should.
Okay, I'll write them down then. Unless somebody keeps like a loot table somewhere.
And you get, we'll just make it easy and say you get 50 Inubrix arrows.
Okay.
Nice.
By the way, those are all masterwork. All of the Inubrix arrows are masterwork.
Those are not for crossbows, are they?
No.
Correct.
I have a
One way.
bag of
So-
holding if you want to use it, but other than that,
Why don't we
It would
dump
be
the,
great if you can
composite
get your
longbows?
hands on a short bow.
I don't know if you're proficient with it, Kyra, but I believe these composite short bows that they're using... No, I'm sorry, these composite longbows that they're using are strung for a strength rating of +2, which I believe is what you have.
They're martial weapons.
Oh, damn, so you're not proficient.
You need
Yeah.
short bows.
how many are there?
Of what?
6.
The longbows? 6?
6 plus 1 composite longbows, parenthesis, +2, parenthesis.
You got
Or
it,
+2
Sienna?
strength.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. All right.
And that's actually all they had. Like, they're literally
They don't
layering
carry
like
anything on them.
underwear, and that's it. They hide their weapons by putting it behind their back while they press against the wall.
Right.
Do you want me to take the arrows too?
No, I've written those down.
Okay.
I haven't retracked those. I mean, I'm not hoarding them. I will totally give them out, but
It's fine.
I
it's
just already kept track. So one day I will get a short bow, and it will be fun.
fine. The dancing lights are in the hallway that we're in, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
While we're here and we've got a second, everybody, I don't know how you all are feeling, but it won't be long before I need a pretty good rest.
Oh, yeah, let me
get some stuff
make
back.
sure I'm in range with Oh, you want to rest?
I'm just throwing it out there that I'm getting a little spent on my my usuals.
Well, don't use your spells so much.
think we.
Cute, says the sorcerer.
I think
I
we're
have
almost
spells
done
for
exploring all
days.
of this.
We
Well,
just
it's
set
all
out.
fun.
You already want to go back?
No, I want to take a nap.
Fair.
Not down
There's
here,
the-
you don't. I'm pretty sure.
Sure, I do. There's a lovely room
Well, so
down
here's
there.
a fun
Pine
thing.
wood, love. I think it would be a lovely place to take a nap.
Why
I
wouldn't
think
just...
we should continue exploring this level because I think I have a feeling almost explored everything.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And then maybe take a rest.
You want
Yes.
to rest?
Well,
I have-
I say we push down further. This has many levels to it.
We set out 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
fine.
it's been a busy 30 minutes, lady.
Okay, well, maybe you should pace yourself. You wouldn't survive a
I-
day in the Darklands. Goodness.
Well, maybe you should finish off giants when you jump on top of them, but you don't hear me harping about it.
It worked out for the best. I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
the
we'll still
control.
nap.
I didn't see you.
Leonie, would you like to walk down this hallway and see if there's
Oh, wait.
anything arcane?
Wait away. What the hell is this big dongle here?
That's a door.
There's a door.
Okay, yeah,
Did
but
you
what's a
mean
weird
this hallway?
dongle in front of it?
Yeah, I want to see what's in
Okay.
that room, but I don't have any.
Right, and remember, we're back in exploration mode, so we don't have to move all the tokens, but I do need to ask each of you a question. So in the spirit of 2nd edition Pathfinder, which I very much like, they have a system where as you're exploring, each person can kind of have a focus. They can be focused on scouting, on sneaking, on percepting. You could be focused on defense, where you're just kind of always at the ready, so that if combat should arise, you're already you're not flat-footed when combat starts. What are you doing as you're exploring, and who's leading the way?
Well, I'm gonna point out there's a door over here.
You want to check
can
out the
scout.
door first?
Aren't we doing the lefty palmy thing?
What?
Which
Yeah.
way?
Oh,
Sticking to the left, you mean?
I would
suppose
follow the
so.
left-hand rule. Makes sense.
we could check that door first. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Why does it have a wall dimple, by the way?
That's the knocker, I think. Hang on, move. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Let me look at that room.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, I was gonna call it a wall nipple, but that seems
It
inappropriate.
kind of is, but no, I think it's just the way it's drawn. It's just weird.
So it is a wall nipple.
The other doors didn't have it, so this is new.
Why is that there? It almost
Is
looks
it
like
another-
one of the Doomsday lock, doesn't it?
That's what I thought.
Is it?
Shouldn't be.
Didn't we learn something about Doomsday locks last time?
Don't turn them the wrong way.
Oh, no, that there was just another way down into this basement. That's right. And we could have bypassed the potential end of the world. That's right.
No, there's nothing with this door. I think it's just drawn funny.
It's just drawn weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is
Sorry.
it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay.
Hey.
I cast
Wait,
open.
Sione.
close.
Oh, I bet you I know what it is.
Question.
Okay, it's not relevant. Okay, sorry.
Are prepared actions faster than swift actions?
They would be immediate actions. So yes. You prepare as a standard, and then it is triggered as an immediate.
So it is quicker than a swift action.
Mm-hmm.
Phooey. Okay.
Open.
Well,
Sione gestures with her hand, and the door just slides open.
for 1 minute, when I open this door, or when the door opens, I'll have my heavy fortification enhancement on my armor.
Okay.
Kyra's gonna be like, I don't know. She's got her back towards Olak. She's gonna be watching this staircase. Because I don't want something
Okay.
coming up.
Yeah, and there is definitely like an Arctic draft coming from down there.
That's all I
It's
can
chill.
like kind of sense.
For now, yes.
Okay.
But opening up the door,
Son of
A ball.
another staircase? Jesus.
Too many.
there's a large open, maybe some kind of observation room. A faint flickering light illuminates this room, though, from an alcove in the western wall. And peering into that alcove, you see a luminous globe floating in midair above a stone pedestal. To the east, there's a flight of stairs that leads down. Sione, the globe is magic.
Don't touch the globy things again, otherwise you're gonna break it.
Arcana check.
Last time.
You'd have to get closer.
How close?
Close enough where you can see it clearly.
Olaf's
How's
gonna
this?
move in there, but Olaf's gonna lean over to Lem. She made a room explode the last time she touched a globy thingy.
You'd have to have a direct shot at
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I am!
When did I do that?
Last year?
I don't remember doing such a thing.
Well,
I'll
because
tell you what, how about I make you invisible and then you can go and do whatever you want?
Lem, didn't you want to pace yourself on using spells?
Oh, this is an easy spell.
Let's see. What was it? It was that room that did a spinny spin.
How's this?
How about
and
I'm going to cast Vanish on Sione.
Goodbye.
You'd have to be 5 feet further. If any of the wall is blocking your sight, you don't have a clear view of it. And
What
Sione
wall?
suddenly vanishes.
Out the wall
Sione.
is like at a.
Yeah.
Come back. And then
Wait, what?
Time is ticking. You are in.
I will go in, touch Sione, and leave again. You are
Goodbye.
vanished.
Okay. Can I see it clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. Arcana check?
Mhm.
Okay.
it's probably an explode on her.
32.
32. Divination.
Go on.
That's it.
You gotta tell me more than that.
You have an... No, I don't. Knowledge Arcana is School of Magic. It is
Oh, I meant
overwhelming...
spellcraft. I'm sorry.
It is overwhelming magic. And it is overwhelming divination. Overwhelming meaning it is at a caster level of 16 to 20.
I thought you
I-
wanted Arcana. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was spellcraft.
And
Well,
I will give you
spellcraft is to identify a specific magic item or a spell. This is neither.
I understand.
It's
You're giving me what? Inspire?
Higher confidence. So +4.
Okay, so that would be 36 on your Arcana.
Okay,
Just
well, more.
Actually, with your
37 on my
spellcraft of
spellcraft.
37, you know what? You actually are picking up. There are spells that function from it. They're dormant at present, but you're pretty sure clairaudience and clairvoyance can work from this globe.
What's clairaudience?
Hearing.
I'm not
Here.
there.
Is that all I know?
I'm gonna channel Sione. Do you look okay health wise?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna channel positive energy really quick and just heal everybody who's around.
And
me.
I will message Sione so she can only hear it telepathically. What is it?
There you go, Lemon Olak. And I think Karaya's okay.
Can I respond to this message? You didn't let me know, so I don't know if I can respond to this message. It's a globe that lets you they can hear through it. You can use it to hear or see. So whoever is on the other side of this could possibly hear or see us. Am I understanding that correct? With clairvoyance, clairaudience still?
Normally yes,
permanent.
but also no. It looks like it might actually function from here as well.
Oh, to see things.
Oh no.
It's a
Okay.
Pathfinder.
I'll approach it.
Okay. As
She's-
you
she's
approach,
I hope.
It explodes.
I would say you're getting pretty close to the end of Vanish. I think it caps at 5 rounds, doesn't it?
Let me look.
Which is 30 seconds. As you approach, though, the globe
yeah, up to
shimmers
5 rounds.
Oh,
and
I
takes
stopped.
on the appearance of a moon with a skull-like face leering from the moon's surface.
I don't approach anymore.
Do I see that change
Does the magic change?
from where I am?
No. Olak, yes, and actually, I didn't mention this. I think Karaya would have walked right in here as well.
Of course she would have.
Magic didn't change at all?
No. And like she's gonna be peering like down the stairs, just.
Yes.
Good place for her to go.
Do I know that symbol?
You can make a knowledge religion check if you'd like.
Oh.
Kyra, do you know this symbol?
You calling me in there?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go in and stand next to Sione, and I guess I'll do knowledge
Well,
religion.
actually, when you approach the alcove, Kyra.
Oh no.
Actually, no. From 10 feet away, it doesn't change. It's just a shapeless golden globe. It only shifts when you move within 5 feet.
So if I step closer.
Yes.
Okay.
When you move within 5 feet, when you do so, Kyra, it actually increases in radiance to bright light, illuminating the entire room.
Sione, what is this? Do you
And
know what this is?
You can still see the skull in the moon, of course, but it's just
Skull
brighter
in
for
the
you.
moon.
I gave you my best interpretation. We can use it to look on
I
and
wasn't in the
listen to some other locale.
Karaya, has your dad mentioned anything of this?
And she actually also turns around when it gets bright. So, to clarify, when Sione approached, it took on the image of a moon with a skull in it, but it was still very dim. When Kyra approached, it still took on the shape of the moon, but it began to glow brighter and brighter, like sunlight.
Like it's Oh, okay.
Karaya turns back from the stairs, looking at it. When she sees the skull, she's kind of creepy. No, I don't know anything about this.
Can you come closer? Stand next to Kyra?
Yeah, I'm curious.
She'll walk over.
Olok's kind of gonna move into the room.
She's just kind of like moving closer and closer. She doesn't touch it, but she moves like right up to it,
Does
just
it?
studying it.
Does it react?
No, not at all.
It doesn't get brighter? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
That is strange.
Kaya, can you try to get closer?
Faya absolutely will.
Don't touch.
We're just all clustered around this.
No touch. Got it.
Kaya, get closer and we'll see what happens.
Faya moves close.
Kyra will step back.
Faya's also going to do knowledge religion. I just remembered Faya.
Faya's extra
Tony
smart.
Starked that skill.
She Tony Stark that skill. It's good because mine was lame.
Does it react to her at all?
34. Not the way it did to Kyra, no. It doesn't glow bright. It just, same as it did for you, Sione. It glows, or it turns into the image of a moon.
Is Karaya?
with a skull
She's
in
not
it.
a cleric, is she?
No. She's
Okay.
a ranger.
Ah, yikes.
Which is a divine spellcaster. Actually, let me rephrase. I was incorrect. Yes, it did glow for Karaya. Even when Kyra
just
backed away. When Faya
people who are
approaches,
divine.
it just takes on the semblance of a moon. But Faya, kind of. That is Grotus.
Grotus. Huh.
Ah. Isn't he the
Kyra knows who that is for
the
sure.
world devourer?
Kyra
No,
does.
these are
Sraha
normal.
doesn't.
These are normal
Floating?
in Groton
Been
temples.
prophecy. And
They're tokens of
Begin.
respect for visiting clerics and other visitors. They're supposed to be windows for Priest of Grotus.
Only priest of Grotus?
Da,
So if anyone else tried to use it, it wouldn't work?
da.
so are you saying someone's looking
I
out?
want to
or-
touch it so bad.
No, we can look through it. I don't think it can look through because
plus-
this is the magic sensor that's looking.
It is safe. And Faye's just gonna like tap on it.
But you can't see through it.
No.
I see.
Do you think a symbol would trick it into working? A holy symbol?
Shrug.
I don't think so.
Well,
Sione, you notice that the magic radiance from it shifts a little bit. Still the same spell, but the clairaudience, clairvoyance is suddenly more active, no longer dormant.
Someone's looking back.
Oh. What level of this is this?
Overwhelming.
I can't dispel that. I put a blanket over it.
Do you have a
you'd need a
blanket?
pretty sizable blanket for that.
It's
Yeah.
like massive, right?
We
Or
can
how big
measure.
is this thing?
Let's see. Olaf's gonna go out the room.
About 5 feet.
Is it
4
gonna
and a half
gather
feet.
1, 2, 3 skulks, dragging them? He's gonna come back into the room.
Oh God.
I see.
All right. Well, Olaf's been listening in.
I just Gandalf it. I just throw stuff over it.
Okay.
Don't look at it.
Olaf's
Is-
is like covering it with dead bodies.
You fool of a toque. Ooh.
Covering
look.
it with dead bodies.
All right. Does that work?
You can still see the magic coming from it, Sione.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna work.
Well-
Is there a draft coming from this staircase?
Yes.
Well, we can either head. Let's go back out here.
Left-hand rule.
Let's go back out here, please.
True.
speak.
Staircases.
Never came in.
So
Right, it's gonna take
I
like
think we should finish this floor before we move downstairs.
I agree. I don't want something chasing us back downstairs in case we haven't gotten rid of all of the
Wait,
skulks.
which way does the door open? Inwards or outwards?
toward into the globe, into the observation room.
Oh,
Also, I may have been mistaken. Somebody may be able to watch through if there's another sensor just like it.
So I don't want to go down that staircase.
Well,
If they
I
could see us
say-
coming down there.
I don't want to contradict Sione, but priest
on.
of Grotus, who it linked to, listen and watch.
I see.
Any priest of Grotus, it linked to.
Well, I assume this
So-
guy is a priest of him.
Well, yeah. could
He
be.
used to be Pharasma, but maybe he switched to Grotus.
Who? Our Dathanatus?
Yes, he used to be a priest of Pharasma.
Right.
Maybe he switched to Grotus, or maybe there is a priest of Grotus here.
Sorry, who is Grotus again? Kyra would
Grotus,
know, but
yes.
I don't know.
Grotus is the god of the end of days. And in
That's
fact,
not good.
All souls, when they die on Galarian, they go to the Boneyard to be judged by Pharasma. The Boneyard is a plane of existence, but in the sky above the Boneyard, the moon is in the shape of a skull. And that is the physical body of Grotus, watching the afterlife, waiting for a time. It's said, when the moon awakens, that will be the end of the world.
Yeah, fucking
when it
Majora's
crashes,
Mask.
So-
everyone
We had a
dies.
prophecy at the beginning of the game for me and you from that big troll.
That's right. Yep.
You should have a handout if you want to look over that prophecy.
Yep. We told that to everybody else and they heard the same
Vision
thing.
of a
Is that
hungry
correct?
moon. Yeah, I think that was all.
Where
of
is
it.
that
I'm looking for it.
handout?
Handouts.
It's under the Asylum Stone.
Asylum Stone.
Vagrant's prophecy.
There you go.
The oh no. I really love the second stanza. That's just
Yeah?
really speaking to me right now. It
What-
sounds so good and not ominous at all.
What prophecy? What are you talking about?
Well, when Lem and I first were trying to find the three of you, we went to this temple.
This
and-
was Karaya who was asking, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Faya. When we were trying to find the three of them, we went to this temple in Magnamar, and we were handed a prophecy. I can. Do you want me to show it to you, or do you want me to read it to you?
It wasn't Magnamore. It was that
Karamaga.
creepy.
Karamaga.
Karamaga.
Whoops, sorry.
It would, if you have it. It's up to you if you wrote it down or not. Vargoon, when he gave it,
he
to
handed
you,
us a copy of it, and I have it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I have
I
it.
apologize. Okay, well, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me.
So I'll hand it to Karaya, I guess.
She'll frown as she's looking at it.
Let me know if you have trouble with some of the bigger words.
Lem. No, okay, never mind.
She's like reading it with one hand, middle finger with the other.
Lem, you're getting cranky.
I told
He
you.
did say he needed a nap.
Why don't you eat a granola bar? Maybe that will help.
What does any of this mean anything to you?
I guess
Well,
where we're at, though.
I mean, the Abbey,
Other than the
Abbey
yeah.
of the Glutton Moon. Is that this place?
Oh,
Well, seeing as we are in an abbey,
Not just some bloody parts
the
from
reference to
skulls.
the wind.
Wind in Tune.
and the wind in
Windsong
tune
Abbey.
would be Windsong. And we did open
Doomsday
a
door.
Doomsday door to get down here. And the Glutton Moon presumably would refer to Grotus, if it is referencing that orb that's in there.
So, is that it? That doesn't seem so bad. We've
Well,
already done everything. We've opened the Doomsday door. Abbey full of blood. It seems.
is the abbey full of blood yet?
Looks at the hallway.
Okay, that's a fair point, Olak.
Looks at the other hallway.
Wind in tune to finish.
So, have you been here before? Any of you? What's that about? Finish what that begun before?
Hmm.
Kyra's never been here, has she?
No, probably not.
No, she's heard of it, but yeah. I've never been here, so
Shattered star with 7 shards. That's you guys.
that's what
That's
we're
what you're
looking
doing.
for.
7 lords with 7 swords.
The Rune Lords.
I don't know that there's 7 swords among you. Maybe on him.
Well, I think it's
No,
for
that's
the
referring
Rune
to
Lords.
the Rune Lords.
I don't know what the Queen of Blue is. I don't think. And
That would be knowledge history, if you want to try that one. I don't know if you have ranks in that. If you don't have
I do
ranks, I
have-
wouldn't bother.
I have ranks,
good.
it's just not that high.
I would
I'll
like to
give it a
try.
shot.
Oh, okay, it's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, great. Good. Let me just open up that PDF from the other adventure that I didn't... Actually, I don't have the PDF on hand, so that's fine. Cool. I'll just use the hard copy. 1 second. Didn't expect
In the
anybody
blue.
to actually do that.
You mean actually hit the...
Yeah.
DC for it? I did?
I don't know. I gotta check the
Or
DC.
did
I got 20.
Sione did better than me.
Lem definitely didn't.
No,
Sorry, Lim. It's because he
If
needs a nap.
if
that's
it
why.
relates to Magnamar, I get +2.
Let's find out.
And if it's related to Varizia, I get +1.
the Sphere?
Faya probably does.
Sphere's got ballsy on them knowledge rolls. Well, look, just knows the basics.
Oh!
Don't say it
Uh,
like that.
I need to do a quick Google search now.
hey Olak,
What?
what does a zombie call their significant other?
Go on.
A zombie.
Terrible.
Been sitting on that one all afternoon. Come on.
Okay.
Think about that.
Yeah. 28.
That's Sione.
There's a story among your people. Of
Ah, Bay.
It's time to go to bed, everybody. Oh.
there is a story among your people of a great worm blue dragon that's beyond ancient. That's a dragon that has lived as long as Varizia has existed, all the way back to the time of ancient Thassalon. It is said that this dragon existed in the mountains, the hungry mountains of Ustalav, and that it has been seen every 100 years or so plaguing the hold of Belkzen, preying upon the orc tribes there, having a little fun before returning.
Can I do a knowledge local on that?
Olak, I'll allow knowledge local on that, but the orc tribes of Belkzen refer to her as the Queen of Blue. Olak, you don't know that particular story.
I will relay this to the group.
So it's about a dragon. So,
Why is it always a dragon?
Never seen a dragon.
So she's going to start ancient wars. That's not good.
well, Spire of Knowledge pays in kind.
Well, I think we can all agree that it's certainly not good, right? Like,
I mean, presumably we get the shards if they were all put together to form the star again, or whatever they're supposed to do. I'm sorry, I'm fucking that up phrase-wise. And the
I mean,
Rune
even from what
Lords.
we've seen of these fragments with our friends here, like, we certainly don't want the wrong people to have it.
Oh, the forest
No.
dark. That's wait, we were just there a while ago.
Dark Forest, Olak.
Look, I lost my memory, okay?
The Spire of Knowledge. You were there before?
So this is not meaningless to you?
No.
It sounds like random gibberish.
It's
Telling you
Very
to go
old.
here and...
Kind of like when you talk.
Well, look, it was told by this creepy
Troll.
Morgan, right? Yeah, so troll. You know what they do? They cut open
Speak
their
in
bellies.
I think they watch them do it, Olak.
yeah,
Wait. Yeah, you watched it, right? They go, ugh! And then they make words from the entrails.
You're bullshitting.
No, they do
No.
that.
That's a thing.
And I thought the
Pretty-
Darklands were barbaric.
It's pretty unnerving, to be honest.
Well, I mean, they're trolls. It just
they
goes
were
right back.
they're very nice and accommodating.
I had notes on that entire thing, and I forgot that my computer deleted session
Oh,
one's
no.
notes. So I was like, I had every note on how he gave us that prophecy and why he gave it to us and the things he said when he gave it to us, but it deleted all of it, so I don't have any of it anymore.
Well, hey, you can rewatch
Sorry.
the episode.
Oh,
That's true. On our YouTube channel.
Amazing. That is a great point.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. No, perfect time for it.
Well, I say we go this way. And finish checking out this
we
floor.
should finish exploring this.
Do you think there are any other clerics that could be alive down here?
Obviously, there's one.
Find out.
Well, your dad's one.
Well, he's upstairs.
Wait,
Let's finish off this floor.
Hmm.
And Artadinathus is down here somewhere.
please, I have a favor I would like to ask of you.
Who are you talking to?
All of you.
No.
That pathetic giant. You showed restraint and you took her alive. I took
Yes.
her alive for you, but you asked me to. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I did it.
Sure you did. Sure you did. Oh. Go on, Thunder Britches. Come on, spit it out.
When we find Zalarum, I want him alive.
Who?
Why is this?
I want him to face justice. Proper justice, and I want the whole world to know what he has done.
Fair.
We can do it safely? Sure.
I have means of doing such.
I can string him up, and I will drag him all the way back to Magnamar myself if I have to. Just give me the opportunity, please.
I'm all for him seeing Justice.
Sense motive to see if she's telling the truth.
Go ahead.
Can I assist?
You can do
You
your
can
own.
make your own. I would
I'll
say
just
in this
do my
case you would be
own?
able to
Okay.
assist in that.
I see. Okay.
Some skills you can assist, but that's not one.
Oh,
Ooh.
4.
Sione, it's hard for you to read her.
Lem just
Kyra
like.
and Lem, you both sense a lot of anger that she's kind of repressing. She's keeping it on the back burner, hiding it mostly, but for just a moment, you both sense that there is a deep, almost bitter, borderline rage where Zalarum is concerned, and you are sensing a lot of like desire for revenge there. Lem, I would say, given that you passed 30, you can read even further into it that she's probably trying to second guess herself, that she's aware of her desire for vengeance and she wants to.
Internally, Lem is going to read this as ex-boyfriend.
Fine. How about I disarm this dude for you?
How about we worry about it when we get to it?
I think it's perfectly reasonable to want him to face justice.
Thank you.
It's been a while
If he
since I've
forces
disarmed
your hand,
someone.
if he cannot be taken alive safely, then do what you have to do. I would not ask you to jeopardize yourselves, but
I'm sure we can. As long as somebody doesn't get a little too stabby.
I feel like most of the heads look at Olak.
I'm gonna turn to Sione. Well, maybe if someone doesn't get a little burny.
I don't burn all the time.
Looks at Beryl.
It's still burning over there, by the way.
The barrel.
I'm going to turn to Kyra. If somebody doesn't get a little preachy, let's see if we can keep this going.
When have I gotten preachy on you?
You ruined the
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
game.
Kyra's
Thank
not.
Yeah.
Hearing.
All right, Christine.
If someone doesn't get a little sing-songy, I don't know. It's too late.
there you
Oh,
go.
it's
There you
past.
go.
I tried.
Oh, look, I didn't know you cared so much about the barrel.
Oh, look, there was a second one, right?
Yeah, but I didn't push that one here.
Well, it's not that far back. It's just down the hallway.
Well, the moment's gone now.
Okay.
The moment with the
Haven't
barrel?
You haven't
Romance is
explored
lost.
everything yet. You ruined the moment.
Sione's gonna start going down this hall.
Okay, so now,
Can we
earlier
close the
question:
door?
what jobs, if any, are you guys like? Is there anything you guys are? What is your general action of exploration? Like Haraya, 100% is going to be scouting. She's going to try to stay at the front, leading ahead, looking.
Well, look,
for
I guess a literal meat shield.
You're gonna be a meat shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to sneak.
Okay, so Lem, you might be maybe hanging back a little bit, tiptoeing in the darkness, keeping yourself separate from the rest of the group so you can stay hidden. Okay. I think Fea is going to probably forego doing any action since the player isn't here. Just kind of stay in the middle. Kyra and Sione, anything?
Sione will be using her arcane sight to just perception, look around.
Okay. And Kyra?
Kyra. Oh gosh.
One possible action I do want to remind is focusing on defense, so that if combat starts, you are not flat-footed.
Kyra will be doing that, but she's also her mind, because she kind of had forgotten about this prophecy up until now, just because of so many things have happened. So I think she will be focusing on defense and kind of keeping an eye out. She'll be hanging towards the back though, and using
Maybe
half
chewing
her.
that on.
Yeah, kind of just thinking.
Okay.
She's definitely ready for a fight if it happens.
That works. So, again, you guys don't have to move all of the tokens. Just we'll kind of keep track of as you're moving and position you if anything occurs. So, with Fea keeping the lights, that's what she'd be doing. She'd be using her action to keep the lights moving with you.
Yeah.
when you move into the next chamber, you're gonna need to give me a second. Okay, there we go. Moving into the next chamber. The room is furnished with 2 rows of benches and hangers. 2 cloaks. Nope. Wait, is this right? I guess it is right. 2 cloaks. One colored a bright red. And the other a dirty russet brown, hang from pegs set in the north wall. A huge mound of furs lies in the south section of the room. Not included on the map.
Anything with my arcane sight?
Yes. The russet brown cloak is magical.
I'll get maybe 15 feet away from it. Can I do a spellcraft?
Yeah.
$19.
You can't identify it.
Stilly, that's nonsense. I cast Identify.
Well, do you think?
I am.
Sione
30,
moves
39.
to the 2 cloaks. And by the way, now that you can see them more closely, the red non-magic cloak is embroidered with rainbow-hued spirals and is fitted with 2 golden clasps.
Ooh, pretty.
Lem, you probably identify that as the markings of Shaylin.
It'll go great with my dress.
You want to add that to your inventory?
If I'm allowed to, I would like that.
The russet brown one that Sione is identifying, that's 39.
Yes.
At first glance, it looks like a cloak of resistance +3. But because you're using Identify, oh, it's cursed.
Oh. What curse? Do I know that?
In the sunlight, it has the opposite effect and gives -3 on all saving throws instead of +3.
But in the dark,
It is a cloak of resistance +3.
I mean,
can
we
it
are
be
in the
removed
dark.
normally?
No,
Like-
once you put it on, it can't be removed.
I'm just gonna,
Let's just
guys. Just that cloak is cursed. So let's just not touch it.
okay.
Could we throw it on an enemy or something?
It would only have benefit in the sunlight.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
don't
you'd
think
be,
we're fighting anything in the sun down
no,
here.
You'd be helping them. Yeah.
Garbage.
Alright, and Lem, if you're taking the red cloak, let me just mark that in the inventory so I can keep track of what that's worth. Yes, I
That
have
one's-
my own inventory page for you guys.
Nice.
I'm going to the ball. I don't know about the rest of you, but
I think you're gonna look
What?
fabulous when you
What's
do it.
ball, Lem?
Just any ball, really.
yeah, I mean, at this
I
point,
always heard halflings don't have balls.
Kyra stifles a like.
Well,
Fail,
you're
they
still
will just
supposed to
look
be
at her.
boyfriend. So what happened with your boyfriend downstairs? He get tired of your mouth?
I'm sorry, who?
Your boyfriend, Z-Man, whatever his name is, Zoran?
Zalaram. I've never met
Yeah,
him
that-
before in my life.
Yeah, sure you have.
Are there any other doors here? Is this a door here?
Yes, that is.
Oh look, I have
God.
something for you to do. Why don't you kick that door open?
Place just keeps going.
Actually,
Why
no,
don't
I'm
you
sorry,
just
no,
use
it's
open
not.
and close on
is
it?
a recently bricked up wall.
It's
Again.
a wall. I know what you want to do to it.
Kick it down.
Can happen.
Yeah.
After you, ladies first.
It's
You
a
want
brick
me to
wall.
remove it?
Well, you did find 2 trap doors.
I can if you want me to, but
There was one on that side?
Mm-hmm.
What
It was in the
does
same
she
room as where
do
you
it?
picked up the headdress.
well, look, I thought you enjoyed this kind of thing.
I don't remember.
Of
that.
course I do.
Well then,
Out of
go
principle.
ahead. Go ahead then.
It looks like. Wait. And.
I'm not gonna make you roll. You've more than demonstrated. Oh! Okay, that does not knock it down.
Oof.
Olak
this
Come on,
slams
Olak.
into the brick, just a little dust comes loose.
Finish with twitchy fingers.
You okay, Olak?
I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna quickly check. Is this the same kind of wall?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go aim for a weak spot over here.
Slams into it. Now the dust comes out of Olak's armor.
Hold on. Okay, I can do it, Olak.
Okay. You know what?
He was doing that on purpose,
I
right?
was gonna just pull out the great sword and this is gonna go.
You're attacking it. Solid brick. Okay. Oh, but it's
Interesting.
adamantine, so it ignores hardness of less than 20. 24 damage. Okay. You cut like a chunk into it.
No, he's gonna make Olak shape.
48 damage is not enough to actually get through to the other side.
What the heck's?
Sayone leans against the wall.
Are you having an issue?
Who made these? Ugh.
Look, he's had a long half hour. Just give him a minute.
Finally,
Should
with
have
that
kept our
third
giant
strike,
friend with us.
the third strike, Olak breaks through to the other side, and with the fourth, the critical hit, he's able to knock an Olak. Actually, it's not really an Olak-shaped hole. Unfortunately, the brick starts to come apart, but you're able to cut through the wall.
Nicely done, Olak.
Sort of.
Olak's gonna examine the bricks.
Is it just an empty room?
It's another
Yep.
trapdoor.
And looking up, you can see there. Actually, there's no pretense of a ladder this time. It's just a bare wall, and about 40 feet up. I'm sorry, 20 feet up. You can see the same rigged setup.
There's nothing over here, is there?
There is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Another hall.
Does it
or
look like
Yep.
there should have been a ladder somewhere here?
Yes, it does. You can see the wreckage of the ladder on the floor.
Okay. I think we're good there, Olak.
What's the point of that?
Well, it's
Just
just
see
another
if-
way up or down.
To see, yeah, to make sure it was what
I
we thought
wonder-
it was.
If it was the priests or the little fae men who did this.
You mean when the... I don't know.
I'll start heading this way.
I can't remember if we examined the bricks last time and saw if they were fresh or not.
They were fresh, you did.
They were, okay.
Like a couple of
the
days,
A couple of weeks.
couple of weeks.
Okay.
Probably the
You coming, Olak?
What is this thing over here? That little corner?
It's the cloaks.
Give me a sec.
Oh,
The cursed
yeah,
cloak.
yeah, those are the cloaks.
Olak
One of which
slash.
Lem has taken.
Olak has this particularly shabby cloak.
Oh my god, it keeps going!
And I will just do this
Holy moly.
as you guys make your way north.
Lord Jesus.
This room is furnished with tables, chairs, and a few sideboards. The chairs are scattered here and there, and the sideboards have been smashed open and emptied. There's a large cast iron stove in the northwest corner. And then down the hall, as you peer down that way, to the west, it looks like there's a number of rooms or doors to the north and south. And a gap in the wall at the end of the hall. And you can see a little bit of natural sunlight shining through. It's about 1
see
foot
anything?
wide and maybe 2 feet tall.
I
squeeze
don't
through.
think Olak can fit on there.
Lem can.
You could squeeze through, yes, and you guys, like, if you walk all the way up to it, you can actually, like, look through too.
I assume this is like the beach area.
We're up high still, though.
Oh, are we?
So
we're not that far down yet.
you definitely are not very far down.
That's yeah.
Let me just do this.
I
I'm
will
trying to
look
estimate
before I
how many
call.
levels there are to this basement because I can't remember how tall the cliff was.
The
But...
Didn't
cliff
we
was
say at
120
least-
feet. Or no, I'm sorry, it
Yeah.
was 100 feet.
So there's
At least
5
10?
levels.
5.
5 because they're 20-foot ceilings.
Oh, 20 foot. Okay, yeah.
And yes, you can see the beach about 80 feet below. And the crashing surf. And the wind, of course. Do I have sound effects for crashing surf? Maybe?
We can see the wind.
What happens when you crit on your perception check?
And Lem, by the way, you probably wouldn't want to squeeze out there. There is no path here. It's just a straight drop. But you can squeeze into the little crevice, at least. In fact, 2 feet tall, probably everyone but Olak would be able to... If you took your armor off, you could squeeze through there.
No, thank you.
I'm not wearing any, so,
You'd have to remove your bag as well, though.
well, fair enough.
Are all of those doors in that hall? That's 4 doors right there, right?
That is, yes.
Olak,
Kick them open, Olak.
do you want to open the doors, or would you like me to?
Well, since you keep volunteering, go ahead.
I cast open close.
Peering into each of these chambers, I'm just going to kind of
I just go boop, 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 boop.
expedite this a little. They look to be bed chambers, or quarters for priests, perhaps.
Any valuables in there?
Dog.
Make a perception check.
Ugh.
Hey, dog.
3 of them are bed chambers. 1 of them is a storage room.
13.
It doesn't take you long to see that they've been emptied. Even the storeroom, all the boxes, everything, it's all empty. Everything's been looted, it looks like. The lodgings, the sleeping chambers, have been torn apart. It looks like somebody has already been here.
Oh, okay. Well, let's keep moving. I think there's a door over here.
Yep.
And you can ignore the giant. That's not actual position.
She's wandering now.
She's trying her best to stay out of your way.
Mhm.
When you get to this room, again, kind of expediting a little bit, you find that the door is unlocked. And beyond, you find a room with a few sturdy wooden tables and the necessary equipment for working with wood, leather, and textiles.
Is that it? Oh,
This is
looks
like-
gonna look in there.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Not 1.
You don't see anything. It's. I would say you probably are a little dismissive of it, like, it's just another storage room, and quickly move on.
Wait, what else is in here?
Some sturdy wooden tables and some equipment for working with wood, leather, and textiles. Like a little workshop.
Bah.
Sione, do you see anything magical?
Wait. Is there a tong in here?
Do I?
Metal tongs?
You don't see anything magical. There are some tongs. Actually, now that you're looking at the tools, you do find that there's a set of masterwork craftsman's tools.
Oh,
In fact, there are 2 sets of masterwork craftsman's tools.
this would be good to have.
For what kind of craft?
They can be used for any kind of mundane craft skill, basically. And since
Kind
they're
of
masterwork, that
sawdust.
means it would give you +2. Oh, I'm sorry. Anything to do with carpentry, stonemasonry, textile work, etc. So for construction.
Sounds like manual labor. Not really
Lem.
my thing.
You find something maybe a little more interesting to your sensibilities.
Okay.
You find
kind
several
of thing?
scrolls containing detailed annotations on golem crafting, including notes on how to disrupt and damage different types of golems crafted by others that will prompt them to fly into berserk rages.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to grab those?
I do want to grab them. I'm making notes as we speak. Well, I'm not making a notes. I'm making a note.
In practice, to you, there's very little, like, in a combat sense, there's very little that you could do with these, like, without, like, a set of tools and such. What these really work for is crafting golems of your own to be resistant to berserk and such.
I've got plans.
I see.
I know exactly what I'm doing for the kids.
That's alarming.
Could have an army. There's materials down here, right?
It's a true story. And if you're making halfling golems, you don't need very much stuff.
Just a bunch of little tiny golems.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I love that so much, though.
It would be great.
I think that covers this floor, yes?
Yeah.
As far as I've seen.
The only
So-
room we didn't explore was the frozen one that had which we weren't gonna touch.
Oh, the fridge.
I
Yeah.
still think we could have lured those golems to fight the Skogs for us.
We could have, but
But we
Literally.
did.
Yeah, but
And
then
then
what would have you
very-
done after?
Frail and tired spellcasters wouldn't have had to waste all of their resources 30 minutes in.
Yeah, so you can shut up for a minute. I'm going to talk to everybody else since knows they're civil. My friends, which is not you. So, in all seriousness, that thing I do where I make you guys focus a little better, I can do that 2 more times.
okay.
So
Just
we
gonna
can,
leave over.
we can go for a little bit more. We'll be okay.
The blinding thing I can do once.
So if we do decide to stop and rest down here, and we don't want to go all the way back up and then come back down, I can do a glyph of warding if we want to, like, hole up in a room and I can ward an entrance to where we are.
I
I
would
think
like
the
to point out of character, just so you guys know, from this room, it is
I was gonna
less
say,
than
we
200 feet to the stairs out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look who's gonna put.
No, I know, but I
But
mean, if we're further
if-
down and we
when
want
we
to.
when we do 8-hour rest, we would have to do a whole day, wouldn't we, to get our spells back
Yep.
and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah. So we need to press on some more.
Because you can't.
What do you mean,
uh,
do a whole day?
Actually,
You get
not for Lem. Kyra can only prepare her spells once per 24 hours.
me too.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that not the case with me?
No, that is not the case with you, nor with
Oh, Lux
Lem.
well.
Just
Oh,
me.
Olak as well, only once per 24 hours.
I'm good though. I'm good to keep going. I've been like saving my spells for when we hit the bigger, badder things. I've been trying to.
I
Well,
just
it's
have
fine.
I have
I
tons.
can't do much besides what I do. So if you want to be a person down when we go down there, I mean, this is our call. Just want you to know where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do much if I'm tapped.
Just use
Yeah.
some words at him.
Do what?
Words. You word them. You're good at that, though, right?
Yeah, I can do that. Provided we deal with things that understand words. Somebody was all worried about zombies and mummies down here or something, and they weren't about words, as I recall.
Oh, I was gonna look at Lem. Looks his sword. Want to borrow this?
Mummies actually can understand words. Mummies are they're intelligent.
Undead
talking?
can or can
Karaya.
Yeah, well,
Wait a minute.
just studiously ignore that.
Oh, I thought that was in character. Who's talking right now? What?
I wouldn't be surprised if that was in character.
So shall we
So-
go down these stairs?
As long as you're good with knowing where we're at, yeah. I mean, I can. I can't do much more than I do, you know. So
It's okay.
okay.
This
Okay.
is a heavy flail.
I
Oh,
mean,
use this.
we gotta keep going. So
Well,
Sayone will take a step.
you're going
And
down
then-
those stairs.
Are we
Ooh,
not?
I'm
Should we
so
go down these stairs
nervous.
instead?
All right, let's everyone.
there-
I need you guys to move your tokens into like a close, compact area so I can copy them and paste them onto the next map.
Do you guys want to go down these instead?
I don't want to go down the other stairs because I'm worried that if something can see us out of that orb, they see us going down the stairs.
That's
I mean,
what I was
you know,
worried about too.
in this level, it knows we're here by now.
Well,
I don't know,
gosh,
I
it
don't-
would be
I
a
don't know
shame
how
if
this-
something that didn't already hear us singing and yammering like a holiday parade with explosions and fireworks doesn't already know we're here.
Oh, and don't forget my yelling.
It'd be a shame to lose the element of surprise.
It's
Oh, and the
not that I
crying
want
giant.
the element of surprise. It's that I don't want us to be ambushed because it knows what direction we're coming from.
And the pious praying.
Well,
And the fox shipping.
we have all these people. Why not take advantage of it and go both ways?
Why
You want
don't
to
you?
split up?
Yeah, you can go somewhere else.
Sione yelled at me
We'll
for
go-
splitting up earlier.
And
I'm
we'll
sure
go
I
where we-
didn't yell.
Let's just
No,
go
no,
down
no.
there. Well, let's
You
gonna
were
start
concerned.
stepping
I
like
vote in favor of Karaya going somewhere else. Any
centimeter down. Floating on the air.
We don't
Or-
know what's
Is
down
there-
here. We should stick together.
Yeah, we should.
But if you don't want to hang out with us, you
Should
can
we
go
take
wherever.
like I don't know, whoever has like good perception and things like that, able to detect traps. I
will-
can't see in the
I will
dark,
keep a lookout.
so
I have a good eye.
I can see magical.
I assume Faya
traps.
still has dancing lights going, but
Yes, yes, she does, and she will keep them going for you.
keep
You
them
ever deal
going.
with kobolds? Karaya's gonna comment as she's like walking down the stairs. When I was in the Darklands, that was a... And conversation kind of continues now.
Aren't those the stinky ones?
Kobolds?
Before I move the map, let me make sure that I've actually got Fog of War turned on this time. Mistakes have been made in the
What spells
past.
do I have? Nope. Nope. Ooh, I still have that.
At the rate every other session has ended, I'm just expecting to hear something come barreling down a corridor towards us, and then for you to go, all right, that's it. Till next week.
Give me 5 minutes and we'll see what happens. As you walk down the steps and Olak asking about the kobold, she says, "Well, no, kobolds are more of warren critters. They delight in traps." Her voice trails off as you guys descend down the steps, and darkness returns to this level. That's where we're gonna end for tonight. No ambush. No
Nothing
surprise,
barreling
big
to us.
bad.
We're not
barreling
starting
down.
off with combat next session, so that's something.
Well, let's not get too crazy now, but yes.
I mean, we're not jumping straight into it. It'll happen.
I mean, you haven't run into any clip-offs yet, so that's good, right?
Oh yeah, there's those.
I just don't want the clip-offs to run into us when we're like almost out of everything.
Let it be noted, Lem, I am not speaking from the heart when I'm playing as Karaya. I have no issue with the way you are playing.
It's all good.
For all of
I
her
don't have-
badassitude, Karaya is a brat. And
She's an only child, yeah.
she is an only child, yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Worse, an only child who's never had to play any team sports in her life.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems very much solo. She was not on board with the team thing, so.
Who's gotten a lot of first place awards.
Yes, she has. Also true. Like, she's one of those people who, she's good and she knows it, which makes her a kind of a little shit. But
Maybe
Oh,
something will put her in her
Already.
place down here.
So
Lem's hoping that's him.
well, I mean, to be fair, the fact that she's teaming up with you guys and asking favors, she sees it as she's already been put in her place. She got turned to stone. I mean, that kind of leaves
that's
an
true, she
impression on
did.
somebody.
you can do some reminding, though. Not gonna lie about that.
Well, I mean,
But I'll remind her. Don't worry.
We'll
Oh,
see if
I
somebody
have
can
no
get
doubt.
flesh to stone just to reminder.
I'm
Just kidding.
hoping for. I have no idea if this is gonna go like more adversarial, so that by the end of this, like her and Lem are like, fine, go in the opposite direction.
Or an
enemies
enemies to BFFs
enemies to
thing.
BFFs thing.
Or
I
they
have
just
no
start
idea.
making out with each other.
Well, I don't anticipate that happening, but
Oh, that'd be fun.
We'll see. Anything's possible.
he doesn't seem like that kind of bard. He doesn't seem like the seduce
First
anything
one
with
ever.
legs. He seems more like the
Seduce
insult
anything with a
legs.
heartbeat.
Yeah. Lem's more of the insult anything with a heartbeat kind of bard.
True.
It's way more
Give him a
fun.
chance. He might. still
Yeah, that's
surprise
true.
you.
That's true.
Because
The
she
day
can't
is still
quite
young.
insult an undead.
And with a high enough diplomacy check, maybe it'll be both. Who knows?
I didn't want to
Ugh.
say it, and like Karaya wasn't gonna say it, but like even if you had all of your bardic performance, if you guys get into a fight with a clip-off, Lem may as well still not be there. Those
Well, he's aware.
guys.
It's okay, it's okay. I've prepared banishment, all right? We are
I hope it
I am
was.
ready for this.
Those.
Hey, I'll just keep blasting.
I feel,
Blast.
that does seem to work. I feel like out of all outsiders, clip-offs are the worst.
Well, banishing it and using my symbol to like
That's
mean,
what
maybe
you
I
said
got
with some
lucky.
demons and daemons.
Demons and daemons suck, but I feel like
I feel like-
clip-offs are worse.
Clip-offs are so awful.
Because they are so chaotic. It's like if you crossbred Proteans with demons. They're like the ultimate of chaotic and evil energy. They're immune to fucking everything, resistant to everything else. Honestly, like I was you guys already talked about, for example, what were the crab ones? Gongoranens? I was looking at those, and for the life of me, I can't figure out a reliably good way to fight them. There's just degrees of awful.
Yeah, so wait, we were told those were down here and
Mhm.
clip-offs and
Well, they're a type
Wait.
of clip-off.
they're
That's
a
the one-
type
Clip-off
Test,
is like
test
saying devil.
burster.
Gongoranan and a
Chernobue.
Chernobue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one that conjures like the darkness, right?
Yup.
And they have a misfortune aura.
Yup.
I need to
Only thing
I need to
inside-
change
Great.
all my level 6 spells to prepare banishment. I swear. Well,
You know,
2.
you also got to worry about even banishment isn't foolproof because they've got bloody spell resistance and saving throws. So,
Oh, true. It does get to make a
They
will
could
save on
resist.
banishment.
I mean, there's so many ways clip-offs can just be buttholes. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can do. You know, if you ever run into them. Maybe you'll never see them. Maybe you'll
God, I hope not.
avoid them.
What if Karaya isn't really Karaya, but she's like a
Our
clip-off?
Dathanatus. Oh, or
Guys.
clip-off.
Okay, this is a weird conspiracy theory, but I have
Go for it.
That they're
Let's hear it.
dating?
I think Casimir is our Dathanatus.
That would be a wild twist.
Wouldn't that be crazy? And he's like, yeah, go down there. It's down there. Because,
I
like,
think she
the
would know if
things-
her dad is or that is.
Unless
Would
he
she?
charmed her. She
Would
was
she?
alone with him for a while.
That's true.
I just, like, it's strange that what he's explained about how nobody comes down to these levels, but now we're down in these levels, and it looks like people
was a
used the
priest level.
levels. This was a priest level. Yeah, but he made it sound like nobody got past that door, ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Someone
just
created it.
confused, and it's like, what if he's sending us to go fight all these things to weaken us, and then he's gonna surprise us or something?
Well,
When
now
we go
you won't
rest-
be surprised.
When we go rest, I'll just charm the fuck out of him and we'll see what happens.
Do you know there was a time when Fea was going to be arrested by a squad of guards?
Oh my god.
And then Sione walked out. I was like, "What's going on here?" And pathetically, Faye was like, "Sione, help!" Sione came over there, tried being reasonable to the guard. She was like, "Listen, my friend, it's not her fault. She's an idiot. Let me explain. Let's be reasonable. We can work this out." And
She
when it
not
didn't
one
work,
that.
Sione charmed
She
the
not
guard
one that, I
captain.
think.
Yes.
She charmed him. She's like, "Okay, fine, charm." And then everyone else was like, or someone else was like, "Wait, did she just charm the captain?" And fast forward like 5 minutes, and Sione just charm-personed an entire squad of people, one after another.
No, it
So-
wasn't the guard captain. It was like under the
Yeah, it was in
the
arena.
Coliseum.
Mm-hmm. It was the town watch. It was city watch.
Oh, it
They had
was?
been called, yeah, because they caught Fea breaking into somebody's VIP booth. I like that Sione's answer is just, okay, if I can't solve this problem with a little bit of magic, I'll
Charm.
solve this problem with a whole lot of magic. And I like
That's
that
right.
you are threatening to do exactly that right here.
Yep. He'll either talk to me
Ava
or I'll
says
charm
no.
him.
I was
It
trying to
for a
break in to
good
see
cause.
Olak.
It was for a good cause. She's like, no, I wasn't trying to break in. I was trying to break in to see Olak. There's a difference. Right.
It was for good. I was doing bad for good.
Wait. Light flail, sir. Ah, they're martial. Damn it! I can't give you the flail.
That's right. Maurizio
I mean, I
was the one
have
stealing shit.
things to stab people with. I'm just not good at it.
I actually did look at Karaya's gear to see if like she could help you out, give you something, but nope, she's got an Ackless and a bastard sword.
I want
So-
nothing.
Those
nothing.
require
Exotic weapon. Yep.
That was back when Sayoni had to mom you guys really hard. It's getting annoying.
Yup.
Y'all were trying to steal and God.
I still, one of these days, on stream, I'm gonna have to talk about what you guys' issue is with the Pugwampies and the
Oh.
aura of unluck.
Sir.
How
That thing-
unlucky.
I like to think all of these stories come
Nope.
out like when we're resting and stuff.
Stop.
And
I-
Lem and Kyra just get to hear.
I think I actually traumatized Ashley, Alvin, and a whole group of players from a different game. This is why, like, the very first encounter of this entire adventure was against two little Pugwampies, and it was no
Cactus
problem.
patch.
It was a little bit of unpleasantness. It was a little embarrassing. I think
Cactus
Olak
patch.
broke a chair. He was sitting, like, it was fine. And the other players were like, why are Ashley and Alvin so freaking upset about this? Why are they literally yelling at Tim?
Cactus patch.
Pugwampies have an aura. It's a 30-foot aura. Everything within 30 feet of them that rolls a d20 has to roll a second time and take the lower result.
Oh my
And
gosh.
for Pugwampies, the DM is encouraged to narrate, to describe any failure from this in the most absurd,
Insulting.
unlucky series of events imaginable. And to use the phrase, after you describe it, how unlucky.
Oh no.
And in this other adventure, it was one Pugwampy that they had to chase down, and it ran into a giant patch of cactuses on the edge of a cliff.
That freaking region had 6 Pugwampies.
No, later it had a whole tribe of Pugwampies, but no, the cactus patch was only one lone Pugwampy. It just felt like 6 because you guys
I thought it was 2.
It was one. It was one Pugwampy.
And like 100 cacti.
Yeah, it was just 3 rounds of carefully navigating to get to it, and it required an acrobatics check every round. If you fail, you take 1 point of damage from the cactuses, and your movement stops.
Oh no.
The barbarian in that group literally like went into it in full hide armor, ready to kick that Pugwampy's ass, and ended up like 4 rounds later on his like prone on his belly, crawling out, buck ass naked, bleeding, crying, just sobbing into his hands. You guys didn't even end up killing that Pugwampy. Do you remember that, Alvin?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
They chased it into, like, they caught it, they couldn't hit it, they scared it, it ran, and it actually failed a check and impaled itself on the cacti and died.
Oh my god.
And they went home and they were like, oh God, never again. That was terrible. Never again. Where
And
can
then we
make
went
camp
into a
tonight? And like,
church.
oh, hey, there's a ruined church. Let's go there. And they found out that the church had a nest of pugwampies living in it, like 30 plus pugwampies.
No.
They made camp. They didn't know about this. Wasn't it like it was you and the rogue it was Alvin and the rogue were just like exploring the church. They were in like some random kitchen.
There was the kitchen.
And one of them was like, I knowledge architecture. Do I know like where this is? And I was like, yeah. Could you roll a second time for me? I remember Alvin be like, why?
No.
And failing it and like stepping on something and putting a fork in the rogue's cheek. And me saying, how unlucky, and them just shrieking.
And then we went into the central.
You guys, you
what
dealt
is
with it. You were fine. You were fine. But to this day, if I ever use that phrase, I get dirty looks from Ashley and something to the effects of, don't bring that into my house from Alvin. So.
Some enemies are traumatizing.
Trauma is accurate.
He built it that way.
I was just doing what it told me to do. It said to say how unlucky. Though the little Pavlov's bell with the phrase training you to hear how unlucky and to get mad and upset was pretty brilliant by the writers of Paizo. I have to say, good one, Paizo. You knew what you were doing there. They knew damn well what they were doing with those encounters. They knew perfectly well.
Billy?
Yeah, it's time. Thank you guys for watching us. We will be live again next Monday, and you can also find us on YouTube. We have a 5th edition game if you're interested in that sort of thing, where we're running the Temple of Elemental Evil. That is currently bi-weekly on Sundays, but in the near future, that may end up being weekly, so keep your eye on that. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. We'll see you next week. Good night.